off air or on air? Oh,
We're live.
the hangout is now
Oh my god.
Live.
Ew.
You love me.
No.
That was so weird the way I said it.
It was gross.
You love me. I'm in a weird mind space. I'm really excited to just hang out with you. Okay, let's do this. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 11th episode of the ShutterBugs podcast, the show where two toy photographers today talk about everything and everything geeky. My name is Finn, and I'm joined by my co-host, Alex.
Hey, you already know who it is.
The distortion is beautiful, man. It's a work of art. How you doing today, man?
For anyone confused, we have to use Aiden's. So if you're on YouTube and you hear Finn's voice coming out of Aiden's logo, he's absent.
I bet you half the people are not happy, but I bet you have people like disappointed. He's not here.
That Aiden's not here
just Aiden and Alex. Thank the Lord. And then they find out it's me. They're like, no.
I was like, no.
Excuse you. Take that back. Everyone,
I'm
all listeners, you're good?
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah.
Awesome. I was going to say, for everyone, I apologize for the delay of this last episode. We all have super busy lives. I'm doing a job, an internship, and going to school full time all at the same time, and I want to die. But life is good. We're all just so busy, and then there's a lot of technical issues. But we are switching the podcast to bi-weekly episodes. So that means you'll get one every 2 weeks. It's not that big of a deal, guys. Trust me, time will fly. I listen to a lot of bi-weekly podcasts, and normally I'm just like, oh, yeah, I forgot they're bi-weekly because it just feels like most people listen to more than one podcast. So, I mean, they have a lot of other podcasts to kind of like help them get through the week. Not like we have many listeners anyways. So the few of you.
And plus, we basically do it bi-monthly anyway.
That's facts. We have waited, we haven't posted an episode in like a month. No, but I think it's because it's like, oh, if I don't want to do it every week, then I'm just not going to do it at all. Like if we say every 2 weeks, I think it'll be easier for us to get around to it.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
But I'm excited. Are you ready, Alex? Are you ready for me to run down what this episode's all about?
Sure.
I know I keep asking if you're ready. I just kind of want to have your approval, make sure you're good. So today, since Aiden isn't here, we're kind of trying to do an everything but the kitchen sink episode. So we'll go through our pickups and binges. We'll talk Captain Marvel. We'll talk music for sure. But basically, we can talk about whatever we want. Anything pop culture, video game, toy, movie, music related that we feel like talking about, and we can just kind of just chill out and hang out together. It's gonna be a good time. Less structure than our normal episodes, but we're gonna save our critiques and our favorite picks of the week and toy news and stuff for Aiden whenever he gets back. So that's going to be super awesome. He might even join us later this episode. Who knows? Okay. So first of all, follow us at Alex and Richardson on Instagram.
Stop. You glitched.
Oh. How is that now?
Okay, you sound fine now. Just do it slow.
Dude, my cough. I'm like freaking out of breath. I don't know why.
Are you always...
I dropped it. It fell over.
Why are you always ill for every episode?
I don't know. I think it's just I kind of get nervous. Yeah, but so follow us on Instagram at Finn Aiden and Alex N Richardson on Instagram, and A1 Groundwalker if you want, but he's not here. So I'll put all these links in the description of the podcast on iTunes and maybe YouTube. Write us emails at shutterbugspodcast@gmail.com. We didn't get any emails this week. I'm shocked, honestly. I don't even think I checked. I'm just kind of saying we didn't get any because I know we didn't get any. But I have a lot of pickups and binges this week, man. How about you?
I have a few more than usual.
Awesome. Do you want to get into them?
Yeah, sure.
Tell us about yours. Save your music and binges, but get into your pickups.
Yeah. So this week I did not get Air No Jordans.
Wow.
So like a couple days, I think, after last episode 10, I finally got my Mezco Punisher back. I think I didn't have him before last episode.
No, yeah, it's long awaited.
Yes, it's been so great having him back. I didn't realize how much I missed the figure, and he kind of sparked some creativity for a couple days, which was nice. I just love that thing, dude. Billy Mahoney did a fantastic job fixing him. I'm very careful with him now. I thought I was very careful with him when I originally had him, but I'm being even more careful now. So
Dude, it's made me think
yeah.
about how I take care of my toys. Like I've been treating my Rebel Techs very gingerly.
Right, yeah.
You guys are not gonna break on me.
Right.
But the
Yeah,
nice thing about that is like, oh, it's just joints. You can buy a bootleg or whatever and just get a
right.
joint. That one is
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, you have to freaking take off the freaking clothes.
Right. Yeah, it was ridiculous. It's just a ridiculous place. Like if it was a wrist peg or something, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. But it was like his whole shoulder joint was just thrashed. It was just awful.
Sucks, dude.
But yeah, I had fun taking pictures of him again. Hoping to do some more stuff with him soon. Every time I get him, I feel like I'm not doing what I wanted to do with him, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like I just imagine like all these extravagant, gory setups, and then I actually take the photo and I'm like, it's all right,
Maybe try something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
trying
what
to.
else do you do with Punisher?
What do you mean?
Like I mean, unless it's like really like most of his setups are like most of his like locations are like war,
Yeah,
like that kind of stuff. So if you're not doing like bloody stuff, like what else are you doing?
yeah. I feel you. I, if I had my way, I would be doing bug type setups with like cities and stuff. But obviously, I don't have those dials, so that's what I'd be doing. I would just have Punisher just in normal places.
Yeah, I feel that. I love doing this kind of like that. What's that one Luke Cage shot in the group? You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like Luke Cage, he's walking down the street with his hands in his hoodie, and then it's like
Yeah,
it's
I know
actually
what you're talking
taken
about.
outside, so the lighting's fantastic.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I would love to do something like that at some point. I think that was that Wayne Kent? I think that was Wayne Kent.
I'm getting so sick of my dios, dude. I'm not the nice ones I have. The ones that I actually like got from Thirds World at Charlie 3am on Instagram. Those are amazing still. I love those. But I'm really tired of my like my wall ones that I've made. Like, oh my
goodness. That's exactly how I was feeling today when I was shooting one of my other pickups. I was just like, man, I've been using these same two dios for way too long,
I'm like, if I ever see Alex with another orange background, I'm gonna do something bad.
Wait a minute. I don't know how I feel about that, Finn.
Just playing.
No, you weren't.
Or was I?
But yeah, so I really had fun taking pictures of the Punisher. The one shot that I did though was him shooting the guy, and it was kind of like a silhouette of the guy, but you saw the blood coming out. I actually really liked that one.
Yeah, the ones you sent in the group today, to me and Aiden, the one where he's like not the Deadeye one, but the one where he's like firing off. I thought that was really sick. The Deadeye one was dope too. I'm not like discounting that one at all.
Yeah, I've been liking that figure, which I'll get into in a second. But after the Punisher, it was kind of like I think it was like no pickups. I feel like it takes me forever to remember exactly what happened in the last week.
That, dude. But my problem is I'm never like, oh, here's a sick. I got one pickup, my Mayfek Spider. Like I did not get a Mayfek Spider-Man. I just buy like a lot of small things because I'm very compulsive. So I'm like, oh, I'll just buy a little bit because I'm like, oh, I don't have money to spend, so I'll just buy like a couple little tiny things, and then I just kind of keep buying little tiny things.
Yeah,
and then you know what I mean?
Yeah. You really need to buy some props.
Props are so boring to buy for me. Like I love them. I love having them. I just don't ever want to like spend money on them. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I get kind of excited when I find a nice prop, like when I got some books, or look, I got like some cans.
It's just hard, and when I have them, I love them. Like I love props. It's just hard for me to like actually bite the bullet on them. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Yeah, I really want to get some Punker Mike stuff at some point in my life. That's what I really want to do.
That's like the high end, dude.
Right. But speaking of props, I did get about 13 of the tiny little vinyls from Steven Fernandez. I think he's like 5240 or something like that on Instagram. But he made like these little vinyls of hip hop albums and other stuff, and that was pretty sweet. I didn't really get any good shots with them yet, but yeah, I really enjoy those. They look fantastic. I really need to get a color printer.
Yeah, dude. I went to Office Max, man. That's how I printed my vinyl. It's been Vinyl City, but I went to Office Max, and I just like. So what happened was I wanted them printed, and then like they didn't come out that great. He's like, "Oh, I'll print them a different type of paper." Let me keep both, and so now I have like the doo-doo ones that aren't even that bad.
Right?
You know what I mean? Like doo-doo compared to their standards. So it's really cool. But yeah, no, I feel you, dude. Those ones are really nice, especially because those are like have the backs to them and everything. Those are
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, they have the backs, and they even have like little records inside. I don't think you can take them out. I'm not even gonna try.
Oh yeah, I
But
wouldn't either.
yeah, they look pretty sweet. I can't tell if they look like a little small in the pictures that I took. I feel like in the pics I took, they look like a taste small. You know what I mean?
That's how I'm feeling mine are too. I think I don't think it matters that much. I think it's because like vinyls have a specific shape, like a
Yeah,
specific size, and it's like, oh, if you're a little bit too big or a little bit too small, it's like if it's around there, it doesn't, it doesn't really
yeah, I
matter.
feel
But,
you.
like, I feel I
Yeah,
was feeling the same way. I was like, mine are mine a little small.
right. But I think they're fantastic. I can't wait to incorporate them into more stuff. Like I just said earlier, I get excited by props, so these will just be randomly strewn all over the place in a
Dude,
setup or something.
it's been Vinyl City in the group. You, me, there's someone else who posted a vinyl picture today.
Yeah, yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Miles, I think, right?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. The vinyls sparked an interesting conversation in the group the other
Oh,
day,
I love
which
that.
maybe we'll
Love
talk
that.
about later.
Yeah,
But
sure. We'll talk about it. We'll go
so
through that kind of stuff.
after that, I didn't have many pickups, and I wasn't shooting all that much just because of just life and busyness and just zero creativity. But yesterday, I got a surprise package from 796 Studios on Instagram. He told me I had something coming in the mail. I didn't know what it was. And I actually was gone from my house when it arrived. And my sister was like, "Yo, your box is here." So I was like, "Oh, okay." She was like, "You want me to open it?" And I was like, "Nah." So when I came back home, she just wanted to know what was inside. So she opened it. And as soon as the box flaps opened, I saw the 3A logo. And
Dude,
I nearly crapped my pants. I was like, What is it?" And then I pulled it out and saw that it was the 3A Blind Cowboy. And I kind of lost my mind.
I
Um,
believe it.
that thing has been a grail of mine for a while, but it was to the point that I wasn't even bothered about trying to get one
Oh
because
yeah,
I was
you're
like,
never
I'll
gonna get it. Like
never
same
right,
with Mezco figures. Like I'm
right,
not even worried about it because I know I'm never gonna have it. You know
right.
what I mean?
It's like I would absolutely love one, but I didn't think I was ever gonna get one, and to get one from Mario was just insane.
To
We
get
were
one from
actually,
who?
what'd you say?
What'd you say? To get one from who?
Mario,
Oh,
seven
okay,
nine
for
six
sure.
Studio.
I just like I didn't know what you said. I thought you.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah.
I'm so sorry. I thought you're like to get one from
No, no,
blank.
no, no, it's good. But yeah, he's an amazing figure. I've always kind of admired the 3A style, but because they were so expensive and so rare, I
Sure.
guess for lack of a better word, that I
You know how I view 3A?
how
I view 3A as like the streetwear brand of like toy photography. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this
yeah,
is the supreme. Like it's
right,
not
yeah,
like that it's like I mean, they are amazing figures, but I don't know. I doubt I'll ever even have one. I would love one. I'm just saying, but it's like they're the things where it's like they're so expensive
yeah,
because they're of what they are. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
because it's 3A. It's like they're but I know the AZX famous or whatever on Instagram like kills the 3A shots. Like he does amazing.
yeah.
They look beautiful.
I've always wanted just one 3A because of Punker Mike's stuff. I love the work Punker Mike does with
Mhm.
3As. So I was super excited to get it. And obviously I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and I've just been in the cowboy mood. So this just came at the perfect time. 796 and I were actually talking about the figure like
Awesome.
a few weeks ago. He was like, "Yeah, I got the 3A Blind Cowboy." And I was like, "Oh man, I've always wanted that thing, but I don't think I'll ever get one of those." And sure enough, he sent it to me. It's just crazy, bro. And um, as far as soft goods go, I think 3A does it better than Mezco. Just off the one Mezco and the one 3A that I have now, this the 3A clothes fit so well and they feel so good and they look like they will hold up a lot better than the Mezco stuff.
For
So I
sure.
think that's
I like the
interesting.
look of the 3A ones more. They look way more solid.
Yeah, yeah. This looks sturdy, and the figure, he has, fantastic articulation, but he's so light too. It's like if you drop it, I don't even think that there's gonna be much damage to him. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
there's like zero weight to the figure. It's just like air. But yeah, I'm loving the thing so far. I posted a picture yesterday when I got it. I think I'm gonna post another one tonight and maybe another
Hey,
tomorrow. But yeah,
thank
this
you.
thing is it's just so sick, dude. Now I want to get more 3As. The door has been opened.
No,
Uh,
please no.
yeah.
I don't know if I can handle Aiden getting Mezcos and you getting 3As and me out here getting getting
Getting
Bulu.
Rebel Techs.
That's true. I like being there. I'm glad that I'm the Revel Tech guy. If there's any line, if I'm no, I'm serious. If there's one line out there besides maybe like a hot toy or something like that, I would be Revel Tech. So I
Hmm.
would get.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
And there's something about him, like not even that. It's like I just strive for high articulation. Like I don't care that much. I like the stylized like Japanese looking like hyper edgy. You know what I mean? And normally
Yeah,
I don't like super edgy, not edgy, but you know what I mean. Like
I know what you mean.
the very rigid. I don't really normally like the very rigid stuff, but the way Revo does it is just
Yeah,
amazing. Love him.
and I think that is what holds me back from getting Revo stuff because like I love the amount of articulation, but it's just the Japanese style that kind of it's like I want a Spider-Man with that articulation, but it looks like the Mayfix. You know what
Well,
I
now you
mean?
can have one.
Right. But it's not necessarily the joints, it's just the
Oh yeah.
style of the head. You know what I mean? Like I don't care about the joints showing. I don't
I
care about
respect that way more than people that complain about the joints because I'm like, honestly,
right,
dude,
yeah.
is it really that big of a deal? Like, did they even look that bad? If
Right,
you
yeah,
know how
no.
to use them, you can hide them. It's not hard. There's a
Right,
reason
yeah.
why you never see the joints on Boog or like the Amazing's like
Right,
photos.
yeah.
I mean, they know what they're doing.
Yeah. So the joints have never been the issue. It's just a style. Like for instance, the Magneto. Like I like the Magneto.
What
It's
was
just
that? I'm
like
sorry, you broke up. Oh, the Magneto. Okay.
yeah, like I like the
I'm sorry, you
Magneto.
broke
I
up
just
there.
don't like the face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think the face is the biggest attractor for me. That and the cape, but like with the cloth capes, I think it's like a buy. I really bummed I missed out on that Spider Gwen. It was $50 at one point, and I almost bought it, but then like I had bills to or something, I didn't
What?
get it.
Why did I think you had Spider Gwen? I don't know. I don't know why I thought you had
It's a Spider-Man character.
it.
I wish though I definitely passed on the Wolverine because of his face. It really is because of the face sculpt. That's
Yeah,
what I
I
think
don't.
Rebel Tech struggles the most is with the same with Mezco is the human faces. Like Mezco would have so many good Wolverine figures if they could actually do a good Logan face, right? Besides Old Man Logan.
Right. The only person I've seen do a good Logan face are the customizers.
That's
No
fact.
company has done a good. Well, Sideshow. I think
It's true.
Sideshow has a good comic Logan face, but
And I
every
also I like the for it's basic, but the original um uh, unmasked head from like the one wave, like the Hitmonkey wave or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? The unmasked one that came with the Marvel Legends one. You know what I'm talking about? It's
um
different than the new ones.
hmm.
It's like the one that came with the vintage series, I think.
Oh yeah. I've never liked that
Not
face.
bad, man. I don't think it's that bad. It's better than Mezco's, that's for sure.
Mm, I
Oh yeah, no, do not that. It is way better than
I
Mezco's.
don't know.
Mezco's is like ugly. It's just
I
ugly.
think Wolverine's
Like Marvel
supposed to
Legends
be
is
ugly. I think that's what I'm getting
not that ugly.
at.
Like what do you call it? Marvel Legends is like basic, but Mezco's is like, oh, this is hideous.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you can work with the Mezco. I just think the Hasbro ones just look dookie. I think the best Hasbro one is the patch head. Like if they just gave him another eye instead of an eye patch, then I would just use that forever as an
It's
unmasked
true.
Wolverine head. You know, but
It's true. I hate that growling face. Ugh.
yeah, ooh, it's really the eyes because I
Yeah,
tilted the head up and it kind of made it look like his eyes were closed, and I was like, this looks so much better.
and I think the way they like painted his teeth.
Yeah, I just that head's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, what else you get, bro?
I think that's it for my pickups. Yeah, yeah. Punisher, the vinyls, and
Those
3A
are
Blind
two
Cowboy.
amazing pickups, dude.
Yeah, I'm so excited about the Cowboy, bro. That's just so wild to own one. Now I really want more 3As. You know, it's funny. I say I like the style, but then there was equal parts of me that didn't like the style. If that makes any sense. I think it was like
Yeah, what's the style? I'm sorry, you broke up again.
oh, I'm sorry, the 3A style.
Yeah,
You
wait,
know,
there's part of you that likes it, and then part of you that what?
that doesn't really like it.
I got
I
you.
think it's mainly the hands,
I
the
think mine it
style of
might be
the
the
hand.
faces. I
Uh,
like them. But I think the faces are kind of like it's weird. They're like wooden looking.
Yeah, I think that's why I like the faces, but the hands,
Sure.
sometimes they can just look like really oversized and like half gloved. But that's just the style of the artist,
Yeah.
Ashley Wood. But having one in hand now, it's really not that bad, and now I want more. I really want
Yeah.
more.
Dude, I want those like the soldier ones.
Oh my goodness, yes. I want one of the astronauts.
Oh,
I think
yes,
that would be
dude.
sick.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's it for my pickups.
Cool. I can get into mine if you want.
Yes, please. I want to
Okay,
hear.
we got a good amount of stuff. Some of this is for held over from last week, so I've actually pushed some back to next week too. Just because it's all little, it's really tiny stuff. Like it's not. This whole list is not very expensive. I got De Blob 2 on the Switch. I had a part of a GameStop gift
Wait, wait, wait,
card, so
wait.
I was like,
The Blob.
yeah, De Blob 2. So basically, it's like Splatoon before Splatoon. Basically, you're this ball that can like this like ball of like this blob, and you live in this world where like these ink creatures, like these little ink men, have like robbed the world of color.
Hmm.
And so you can like absorb color, and so basically your job is like repaint the world on all these levels, these like linear levels. It's really fun.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really satisfying too, because it's almost like a living coloring book. You know what I mean? It's super fun, and it was really cheap. It was like $15 on sale or whatever, brand new. So I got that because I had the original on a Wii when I was like 9, and then they released the sequel in like 2012, and they have it on the Switch, and I got it. It's really cool. I'd give it like a 3.5. My biggest problem with the game is that you can't save during a level, and a level's like half an hour, 45 minutes long.
Jeez.
So yeah, if you turn it off during that, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. It's making me not want to play. Um, you know what I mean? Like it's hard. I don't want to lose my progress.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
Um, Other video game wise, I got a game called Dragon Quest Builders for the PS4. Do you know what this game is?
I feel like you've talked about it before.
Okay, I might have talked about it on the podcast. I'm not sure. It's like Minecraft meets Dragon Quest, which is like a RPG. So it's
Yep, you
like
have talked about this.
okay, cool. Yeah, it's cool. I've only played about it for a little bit, but it's pretty cool. And then I got Animal Crossing New Leaf, which I have not started yet. I'm waiting till I have some free time. And then I got the Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, which I've been playing through, which is amazing. I love it. I really like the first one. I'm really excited to get into the second one because I love the first and I've only played the first and the fourth now. I
Okay.
love the fourth game.
Yeah, my dad, he was like really into it when they first started coming out, and
Mhm,
Uncharted 2 was the first game I kind of like watched him play,
mhm.
and the beginning of Uncharted 2 is just one of the best set pieces ever.
I've heard it's amazing. I heard that's the best one, and like
Yeah,
I've constantly seen clips, so I'm excited to see it.
yeah, that one's
Um,
pretty sweet.
yeah, it's super fun. And then last video game thing I got before I get into other stuff is I got a PS2.
Oh, you got a whole PS2?
Yeah, PlayStation 2. So as a kid, I was like only Nintendo boy. So I had like a GameCube and an SNES and an N64 and a Wii and that kind of stuff, but I never had anything else from any other company until I was like 12, and my uncle gave me a 360 for my parents got me a 360 for Christmas, but he got me all the good games like Halo and like Call of Duty and that kind of stuff, which was amazing. And so then after that, we got an original Xbox at the yard sale for like $10 with a bunch of games. So we played Halo on that and we loved it. But I never had anything Sony related until the PS4 that I got when I first got my job like 2 years ago. I got a
Mm,
PS4 and I'm like, what are these exclusives? The Last of Us is one of the greatest games I've ever played. Uncharted 4, amazing. You know what I mean? Like Horizon Zero Dawn, really dope. And so I've been playing. I love my PS4, and I've always wanted a PS2. People tout it as like the greatest console of all time with the most massive library ever. Like it is insane. They put out over 1,000 games, 1,000 different
really?
titles for the PS2. Yeah, they have like
Wow.
they were making games from like when it launched till like 2013 for it.
Mm,
Isn't that nuts?
yeah, that is. Yeah.
So like they were still making games to a whole generation of other consoles. But yeah, so I was excited to see the hype. There's so many games I've wanted to play, like God of War. What do you call it? God of War, Silent Hill, Kingdom Hearts. What other games? You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff.
You,
Metal Gear, like games that I've never been able to play because I had an Xbox. And
you know what I
you know what I mean?
really you know what I really want, and just because you said Silent Hill, you know how they did the remake for Resident Evil 2? I want a
Yeah,
Silent Hill remake.
I do too. That'd be super. I've never played a Silent Hill game, and I only played a little bit of Resident Evil, but I want to get 2 and 4 really bad on the
Yeah.
PS4. I think
Oh
that would be
man.
amazing.
for
I
sure.
want those really bad. But so I've like heard the hype, and there are all these games like, oh, if we want to play Kingdom Hearts 3, you have to play the first two, but they're only on the PS2, unless I want to buy the remaster ones on the PS4 that are ultra expensive. So I got one of those. My friend, I asked, put it on my Snapchat story, and I was like, hey, anybody got a PS2 for sale? And like 5 minutes later, one of my friends hit me up. He's like, yeah, I got one. I was like, sick. And like at the exchange, my local like game store I go to, they're like 60, $70. And I'm not about like some even have them
Right.
like 80 or something. I'm not about to pay that. My friend sold it to me for $20, with like 2 games, like Sonic Collection and like some other game. And then I had some like I traded in some games, and so then I bought. I'm sorry, I'm normally more well prepared than this. I have a picture. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, I got GTA Vice City. It was $5, so I was like, okay, I'll get this because San Andreas is like 15. So like, yeah. So I got GTA Vice City, and then I got God of War. I got Star Wars Battlefront. I got Metal Gear Solid 2. I know. I
Wait,
know.
wait, not Metal Gear Solid, Mass Effect.
That you can get that on the Xbox.
No, I was talking about Aiden last episode.
What? Wait, what?
You remember when we were doing toy news?
Oh my gosh, dude! Aiden is a character. Hey guys, we got this new Mass Effect character every. I'm like, my guy. Do they look like they're in space?
Right.
Oh, that was really funny. Aiden's a classic dude.
He has no idea about anything, and it cracks me up.
I love it. He's the best. So I got Metal Gear Solid 2, and then I got Kingdom Hearts 1. So I'm like, that's a pretty good lineup. I spent like $30, I think, on those games. Tops, maybe even like 25. So I got some really good deals. The most expensive was Star Wars Battlefront. And you know what? I was so bummed. I had the first 2 Battlefront games on the original Xbox. My original Xbox disc drive does not work anymore. So I want to get a new like OG Xbox because I miss it. And I want to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, one of my favorite games ever. So I want to get a new Xbox original. But I had both Battlefront games, and I traded in one of them years ago. And I kept one, and I forgot which one I traded in. And Battlefront 1 was the cheapest there, so I bought Battlefront 1. Turns out that's the one I already have. So now I have 2 Battlefront 1s on 2 different consoles. One doesn't even work. The one console I can't even play it on. So, but I got that, and then Kingdom Hearts 2 was like $12, so I was excited to play that. But yeah, I have so many good games to play now. My friend let me borrow Red Dead 2. And I've been playing the crap out of it, and I freaking love it. And
Bro,
it's
where are you
long.
at? Where are you at?
I'm only in chapter 3. I've put in about 25 hours.
Okay, all right.
But I'm in chapter 3. I'm like,
I
didn't do a lot of the story at the beginning, but now I'm like just trying to get through it because I want to give him back the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I actually beat it 2 days ago. I beat the whole story.
Yes, you said it's like one of your favorites now.
Yeah, that I think that's one of the best games I've played story wise. Like, actually, there's one scene that you're like a long ways away from it, but there's one scene that literally just sold me on the fact that this is probably some of the best acting I've seen in a video game since like Last of Us.
Oh, dude, Last of Us is the best. I think that is the best story-driven game I've ever played, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Red Dead 2 is pretty close to Last of Us. I don't think it beats Last of Us at all.
I'm just trying to think about what, and I've only played some games, but I'm trying to think about a story-driven game that is better than The Last of Us. I really don't think I can think of one.
Yeah, I can't tell you one, to be honest. Well, I can tell you one I like more, but I wouldn't say it's better. For basically off nostalgia and just because I love the story, Assassin's Creed 2 is one of my favorite.
I do love Assassin's Creed 2, but I would not count that one as story-driven like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, I love it. I love it. I think it doesn't. I don't know if it's aged perfectly, but
oh no, it hasn't aged well at all.
That was my first Assassin's Creed game, dude. That was like one of my first open world big deal games when I was like 9 or 10.
Same here. I loved that game, bro. I was just so invested in that story back then. I used to love Assassin's Creed.
I have all of the original Xbox. I have like 5 Assassin's Creed games on the 360. I have like 2, 3, 4, Revelations, Brotherhood, like all this stuff. And now I look at it, I'm like, I do not want to play any of these games.
Right? I remember Black Flag. When Black Flag came out, that was when I kind of started to realize that they were just crapping on the franchise.
Black Flag is one of the dope ones, though.
Yeah. When I played it, Black Flag felt very underwhelming compared to, especially.
I haven't played on the PS4. I heard it looks good though, and I want to play Origins. I heard that game's good too.
Oh, Origins is sick. Origins felt like a return to form.
Oranges.
Origins felt like a return to form.
Have you played Odyssey?
No, I was mad that they didn't stick with the guy from Origins. because he actually seemed like he was going to be a really good character.
Did he say, "We do not do that here"?
Right, like he could have been another Ezio where they just have multiple games about that person, but
Yeah, that bothers me when it's just different people every time.
yeah.
But yeah, I got the PS2. I was super excited about that. And then I got one more thing. Oh, I got two more things. I got a Cuddle Team Leader, the Fortnite McFarlane figure.
Finally, took you forever.
I know it's like I don't really care about Fortnite very much, but the figures looked amazing, and I wanted like something. It's a freaking girl in a bear suit. How could you not? You know what I mean? Like it's freaking awesome.
Yeah,
and the figure's great.
Purpose, you know.
It's exactly, the figure is actually really great. The way they do articulation is different, but good in an interesting way. Like instead of it being like, oh, here are where the legs slide up, and then here is where, you know what I mean? It's like they're like connected in almost like an import way, where it's like the waist is like a rubber material that like kind of covers it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they're all just kind of exposed underneath that. So it's a good and bad thing, because it gives you some good motion, but then they don't extend up the whole way. They have that problem where you have to kind of like turn them inwards whenever you get to a certain height.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But they're cool. It's really good figure. I really like it a lot. I don't know if I'm going to get any other ones, because I really just wanted the like just the bear, and that one looks the best out of all of them. Like that is like the one with the best paint. Like the paint is super solid on that figure. Like it is like a diamond. It's like Diamond Select looking good.
Okay.
For 20, I got it for $17 on Amazon.
Ooh.
So that was a steal. And that figure's awesome. Taking some photos. I had that you know that Ra's al Ghul old DC figure I got for like $3. That was loose. I used him in the background, like blurred, and I made him look like John Wick for a shot. I'm like, who do I have this pink girl fighting? You know what I mean? But,
yeah, I would just use her as like a Harley Quinn and goon.
If I had a Harley Quinn, I would, man.
Why did I think you had a Harley Quinn?
I did like years ago. That was like right when I started collecting again. So basically, when I started my account, 12 or 13, and I took like an 8-month break, and then after that, I got like the Arkham City one, I think. But then I traded it to my friend, and he gave me, what did he give me? He gave me something good. I don't remember what it was. And that's when I traded away my McFarlane Lizard, and I'm really sad about that. It's not an expensive figure. I just really miss it.
Yeah, I don't think I've done a single trade.
And this is the only person I've ever met in real life that liked action figures. And that's when I was in middle school still.
Wow.
He was a cool dude. Yeah, rip. He doesn't collect anymore though. He's like, freaking, like, toys are freaking gay. I'm like, dude,
give me my stuff back.
give me my figures back if you don't like them, huh?
Right.
Oh, dude, I remember it was like late night Instagram, like chats, like, hey man, what do you got for trade? Oh, dude, I'm gonna go run down to my basement, take a picture real quick. Give me 1 sec. And I would like run down to like my basement room where I keep all my toys, and I would like, I'm like, okay, what can I get rid of? Oh my goodness, he's trading away the freaking Batman Arkham Asylum unmasked Bruce Wayne figure. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm not gonna be taking pictures of Spider-Man toys. Why do I even care about Lizard? Just kidding. But yeah, that bums me out. What?
I said I miss basements.
Why don't you have a basement?
Because I'm in Texas. You can't have basements in Texas.
Really?
Yeah, it's the soil and stuff. It's not gonna hold up.
It's like wet or whatever. Pause.
I don't know the specifics, but I just know that you just can't.
You're like, I really don't care about. Not to you. Texas seems like a dope place to live, dude. Except for
it's nice.
The hurricane.
Don't even. Yeah, that's a hang up, and also
it sucks that they named it Hurricane Harvey, because Harvey's such a name. No offense to anyone named Harvey. It's such like a scrub name. Like if you ever get beat up by someone named Harvey, dude, reevaluate. You know what I mean? But then there's like a freaking giant hurricane that's like devastating people, and you feel so bad, but then you have to call it Harvey.
Listen, if they really want people to evacuate when there's a hurricane, why do we give them safe names? I would be naming hurricanes Death Ripper. Hurricane Death Ripper is coming to Florida. People will get
Hurricane Family Destroyer.
People would get out of there.
On my way. Hurricane Collection Destroyer. Oh, I'm leaving everyone behind. I'm just getting out of there with my toys.
Right.
So that's what I got, and then I got one last thing. Did I tell you the story about my CDs last week?
You did on the podcast.
Okay. Well, see, I had to split up my week, so I some of this stuff is I don't know. Okay, Alex. Without music, we can get into music after our binges. You want to get into your binges, like quick?
Yeah, sure. So I have to remember now
Do you
because
not write this stuff down?
I don't. Sometimes I do, but other times I don't even know when we're gonna record.
Dude, I'm so organized on my phone. I have like a template for every week, and I like copy and paste it, and then I'll put everything like in its organized like section.
Yeah,
Like,
see, I'm the most disorganized person on planet Earth.
wow, I'm so surprised.
But
Oh frick! I just dropped my phone, dude.
bro,
I just dropped my phone.
bro.
So I just hit some freaking plastic. Thanks, phone.
So okay,
Bro,
so
Aiden almost got into a fight last night.
you did
That's what he just said in the group chat. Ha ha
what?
ha 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 ha. What? Question mark? He's like, yeah. Oh, so guys, almost got into a fight. This guy was all up on me, and I was like, yo, man, I'll show you the freaking moves that I got on from my black belt karate class.
You're all in my
And
ear.
they were like, well, man, back off. And it's like, no.
Okay, all right. I don't even know where.
I was taught in the way
Edit
to Shaolin.
this out. I don't know what this is.
Shaolin shadow boxing and the Wu-Tang sword style. If what you say is true, you think your Wu-Tang sword can defeat me.
I'm gonna wait until you finished.
Okay, I'm done. That was you. Did you get what I was quoting, bro?
Yes.
Is that from Wu-Tang Clan? Ain't nothing to mess with.
Wait, is it?
No, that's
Wait.
Tiger style.
Wait. Is that bring the ruckus? Is that bring the ruckus?
I think it is bring the ruckus. He's like Shaolin shadow boxing and the Wu-Tang sword style. If what you say is true,
your Wu-Tang style cannot defeat
you and the Wu. No, he goes. Could be dangerous. Do you think your Wu-Tang sword can defeat me? It is bring the ruckus.
Yeah,
it is bring the ruckus. You're right. I was thinking it was either that one or what is it? Yo, coolin', man. Man, you know I had to call, right? Why? Because yo, I'll never ever call and ask you to play something, right? Yeah, man. What do you want to hear?
Yeah.
What do you want to hear?
Wait.
I want to hear that Wu-Tang stuff. Wu-Tang again? Oh yeah, again and again. And that's when they get into what's the name of that song?
Is that Protect Your Neck?
Yeah, it's Protect Your Neck. I was gonna say Mama Said Knock You Out.
Bro.
Like I knew that wasn't right, but I'm like, why do I just keep saying about Mama?
What? Okay.
Isn't that weird that I can remember that whole intro, but not the name of the song?
Right. Their skits were just hilarious, man. My favorite was
They're
off.
The best, dude.
My favorite was off Only Built for Cuban Links, where I
dude,
think
that is the best. Oh my gosh.
I think it was either Raekwon or Ghostface. They go and they're like, get your big feet off my mom's table, man.
Yeah, I think that is Ghostface. I don't, dude. Ice Cream, bro.
Oh man.
Oh
okay,
wait,
we're not getting into music yet.
You're right. But can we talk about Ice Cream when we do? Because I freaking love that album.
Yes. That's my favorite out of all the Affiliates albums.
Oh, so. Me too. That have you heard Isn't Iron Man?
Yeah.
I've never listened to it.
My rank. Well, okay, I'll get into my rank.
Yeah, talk about it later. I'll try to remember.
Yeah, but so as far as binges, last weekend, I think it was last weekend. I can't even remember. We kind of had like a movie day at my house, and we watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Freaking best thing ever.
That movie was actually pretty legit. That was pretty
actually
legit.
You didn't trust me?
No, I didn't trust you.
You lame for that.
What you mean I didn't trust you at all? No, but it was actually really legit. The animation style was just fantastic. I thought the performances were great. It was just dope. I don't even know what else I could say besides that. It was just really good.
It was freaking amazing, dude. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. It comes out Tuesday, but I got tickets to go see Vampire Weekend Live, which I'm so excited about. I literally can't even describe it.
And you didn't buy props.
Can you just let me be happy? No, but since I kind of had to drain my bank account with that and school bills, I have like no money to buy it on Blu-ray when it drops, so I'm gonna have to save. Super bummed.
But yeah, I
being broke 2 days after payday, doesn't that freaking suck, dude?
Can't relate.
You don't get a payday. Don't talk to me.
Right, exactly. That's why I said can't relate.
Yeah, I feel you. Okay, so what have you done for your binges, bro? Also, when we get into music, did you send your songs in the chat?
What songs? What am I?
The songs you're gonna talk about if you talk about it.
I'll just like look at my listening history.
Because if you want to, I'm gonna try to like throw in a little clip of them in the actual episode.
Okay, maybe I'll send it in. Yeah.
So send it in the group chat. That way I can hear it, so you can talk about it.
Yeah, but what was I talking about? Oh, Spider-Man.
Your binges.
Yeah. So one thing that I thought that just kept cracking me up the whole time we were watching Spider-Verse is Kingpin's design.
I love that design, dude. I
Uh,
really do.
it's just so hilarious. It's just like a tiny ball on like this big block of a body.
What
Um,
is this? What does he always say? He's like, I love. Do you know who voices him? It's Liev Schreiber who
yeah,
voices Sabretooth in
yeah,
Origins Wolverine.
hmm
So
yeah,
good.
yeah. He did a great job. I kind of wish that they got Vincent D'Onofrio, but
I liked him. I
yeah,
liked him a lot.
yeah,
I get what you're saying, but yeah, I had no problems with Liev Schreiber. I thought he was
yeah,
great.
yeah. I had no problems. It's just I was the whole time I just wanted to hear Vincent D'Onofrio saying the voices, the lines.
Vanessa,
Right. Vanessa
you
is
take her away from me. Okay,
But
okay.
then right after Into the Spider Verse, we watched Aquaman.
It's the one movie I haven't seen yet.
That was kind of dookie to me. I'm sorry,
Okay.
I didn't like it at all. I don't think that it helped that we watched Spider Verse right before it.
Yeah.
Also,
You guys had
so
a
it
double feature?
yeah, so
That's a
it
long
made
time in those couches, dude.
it made it even worse. I think just in comparison, it made it seem like it was a worse movie than it actually was. It just the acting was super shoddy in some scenes. Like I felt like I could actively see people reading their lines on
I feel
camera,
that, dude.
and the CGI was fine, the visuals were fine, the soundtrack was awful. The fight scenes were okay, and it was just super predictable the whole movie. Like nothing was a surprise whatsoever, and every line just sounded corny. It was just like at the beginning of the movie, Aquaman. The first fight scene is on like a submarine, and he like swims into the submarine and hits it, and one of the bad guys on the submarine is like, I think we hit something. Then another turns around and goes, no, something hit us. It was just, it was so bad. The script just seemed horrible. I did not like it that much at all. It was just, ugh.
It's a bummer. I'm excited to watch. I'm gonna have to watch eventually. I didn't go see it in theaters because I've been so burned by DC that I'm like, I literally cannot pay money to go see
Right,
this
yeah.
again.
I'm excited for Shazam though. I think Shazam will
I
have
am excited for Shazam. For Shazam, I mean,
Shazam.
dude,
Uh,
I'm gonna knock you out, bro. Just kidding. Yeah. So what else do you see? What else you do, bro?
So on Netflix, we finally watched and finished, not the same day, but we finally watched and finished Umbrella Academy.
Oh, I just watched the first 2 episodes. I think
Yeah, I actually really
I'm
enjoyed that.
loving it, man.
Yeah,
I read the first like 3 issues of the book.
yeah, I read the first volume and like this half of the second volume, I think. And I didn't realize I was going to spoil so much of the show for myself by reading
Oh,
the
when did you read the book? Before you watched, like right before you watched the show?
Yeah, I watched it like not watched it. I read the first volume like a couple days before we started the show, a week I think actually.
Jeez.
So I feel like I spoiled most of the show for myself, but it was still pretty good. It can get a little funky towards the end, I think, but I think the performances are great. The characters are nice. Klaus, they Klaus is MVP of that show. He's just a great performance by that actor. I'm not familiar with most of the actors on the show outside of Ellen Page and
I love Ellen Page, dude. I don't even know any of the actors. I don't even care. I just love Ellen Page.
yeah, her character is just wacky in the show. Just wait. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed that. It reminded me a lot of Doom Patrol and
Have you watched the Doom Patrol show?
no, not the show. I just mean the comic.
Sure. Dude, I haven't watched the episodes yet, but if it's anything like Titans, I'm gonna love it, man.
I feel you.
Well,
Yeah.
you need to watch Titans, dude.
If it was on Netflix, I would have been watched it. It's just the fact that it's on another streaming service.
Nah, I think it's because the people are right, man. You just hate DC.
No, it has nothing to do with DC because I would have been watched it if it was on Netflix. It's just
I keep saying Ben watched it.
It's a black thing.
Okay, Alex.
That's not. No,
You're right.
not,
My bad.
shit.
Is it like? Nah, I was gonna say when white people are like. Well, I think white people say literally a lot. I think I don't know if I don't want to. Is it like racist to call something a white thing? Like even if it's negative?
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Because then you're like, dude, you're taking that away from other people that could also have that as a thing. I'm
No,
like, I'm sorry.
that's literally just a black thing. Just bin or be just in the middle of the
Been,
sentence.
if you say I've been done that,
Yeah, black.
interesting. I'm learning so much.
We didn't know English for a long period of time, so obviously some of it's going to be a little jacked up.
I don't know. I don't want to laugh. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'm like, yeah, sure. I totally understand.
No,
I
it's
understand your pain.
no, it's fine. I don't have any pain. But anyway, yeah, I would have watched it by now. It's just the fact that it's on another streaming service. It's
I
like
feel you.
there's a like let's say that they put Moon Knight on the Disney streaming service.
I'm getting that
I
Disney.
probably I probably wouldn't have seen it.
What? No, if they put a Moon Knight show out, I don't care if it's on HBO. I'm gonna find a way to get a subscription.
Yeah, we have HBO, so obviously I would.
Dude, hey, I'll talk to you after the pod about a way you can maybe watch Titans.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, if it was just something I already like, if it was on Hulu, I would have been watched it. But anyway, so I really enjoyed Umbrella Academy. Looking forward to a possible second season. Then after that, we went and saw Captain Marvel.
Which we'll talk about. We could probably talk about it during my binges because I don't want. All right, we can talk about it now if you want.
Yeah, we can just talk about it now. It wasn't bad. It was all
and let's
right.
keep it spoiler free too.
Yeah,
in case people haven't seen
it was all right. It felt like a little bland to me compared to some of the other films. Like, I can't tell you a scene that I would either want to go watch again or would just want to talk about. You know what I mean?
You are crazy, sir.
I can't think of a single scene. Like the fight scenes were just not good at all. They just
I disagree, man.
I don't. There was
That scene where it's not a spoiler, but that scene where she has the things on her hands. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no,
Freaking awesome. I loved it.
Compared to all the other Marvel movies that have come out, that just seems so pedestrian to me. Like that was kind of Ant-Man level to me.
Alex, I think you're sexist, man. You only hate it because she's a woman.
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Alex,
not.
You told me off air.
Okay, now
you hate lying.
You're just lying.
Yeah, I am lying.
But no. The performances were all right. I like Samuel Jackson.
I love Samuel. Don't ever just say you like him. That's one of the greatest actors ever.
No, I just meant in the movie.
Oh my gosh, he's so good. I love him.
But Brie Larson, she was actually a lot more likable in the film than I thought she was going to be. I'm not a fan of the actress because I think she's kind of kooky in real life.
I like Brie Larson a lot, actually.
Yeah,
do you ever see Room?
No, I didn't see Room, no.
You're missing out, my guy.
Yeah,
missing out.
Disturbed by the plot to want to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
But it just the best way I can describe my viewing of the movie is like French fries with a little bit of salt on them. Like, yeah, they're not that bad.
So really good.
They're still French fries, but they don't have enough salt on it. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot tell you anything that I want to go see from this movie again. Like, I don't even think I don't think nothing would make me want to watch this again. Again, it wasn't bad. It just, I don't know.
I got a totally different thing from it, man. Want me to get into my spiel?
I just felt like it dragged a little bit, and it was just bland. That's just kind of what I think. But yeah, go ahead.
I got you. I thought it was really good. I thought it was a great origin story. I liked it. I think it's about on par for Black Panther for me. Like, I really
on par with Black Panther. Wow.
Yeah. Also, when I say that, people are like, "Well, guess what, man? It wasn't for you, so you're not allowed to have an opinion on Black Panther." I'm like, "You're right. I'm sorry."
What?
I didn't mean. No, people say something like that. I'm like, "Yeah, I think I liked it about as much as Black Panther." Like, well, I mean, you're not black, so you weren't even supposed to watch.
Those people are legit idiots. I don't know.
They're like, you're not supposed to watch it in the first place. I'm like, oh no, I broke the rules.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You know what my best description of it, how it made me feel in the theater, actually?
Lightly salted French fries.
No. It reminded me of Iron Fist.
Take that back right now.
Because
Iron Fist sucks.
No, like season 2, like
Still
It wasn't
sucks.
bad, but
No, it was
Brie
bad.
Larson reminded me of Finn Jones in the way that it was just like
I don't
I
like that we have the same name, by the way. That's disrespectful to all the Finns out there.
she reminded me of Finn Jones because I was like, anybody could have played this role, and I don't really think that you make it any type of special. You know what I mean?
I disagree, man. I thought she really brought a lot of. I thought she brought a lot of
I
fun to
I,
it.
I think it. I don't know. I think nothing wowed me. Like there was not a single thing that wowed me, and I felt like it was halfway predictable. And the villains weren't all that great. And I felt like there was a lot of things that were being told to me as opposed to shown. You know what I mean? For
Hmm.
example, Captain Marvel, and not to get any spoilers, but her friend, um, on Earth. I feel like we were told about a relationship there, but never really shown. You know
I
what I mean?
thought no, I thought they did a really good job when they. I'm glad they didn't show. I don't like when movies just have to show flashbacks. Like we were really close, remember? And then you see like, man, we're really close, aren't we? Like no, I like how they were like, no, this friendship has been like tampered with like for a long, you know what I mean, like for a long time. It's
Yeah,
not been existent, so
I
you
don't
can't just
think.
be like.
I think if they had shown me that there was something there rather than told
I
me,
think they did.
that I would have a better. I didn't care about what happened to any of the characters, and that outside of Fury, because I knew who he was. I wanted to know how he lost his eye, and the way he lost it was stupid, by the way. But
How'd you want him to lose it?
um,
I was in Vietnam and I was like I was trapped in a bunker and I like look up and a guy just shoots me right in the freaking eye and I lost
no,
it.
it was just like they didn't do enough with the scrolls. You know what I mean?
That was
Like
my biggest complaint. I
they
agree.
you have the scrolls in a movie, and I think you did the least scroll-like things you could have done in a movie featuring the scrolls. Like there was nothing intimidating about the scrolls. There was nothing like there was no.
In that movie's defense, they weren't supposed to be intimidating. Like
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but I feel like that just took a lot away from just having like what was the point of having them in the movie anyway?
that
You
was
know?
my I mean sympathetic characters. I mean that was my biggest complaint was how they did the scrolls. But afterwards, hearing J.J. Abrams' comments, like the scrolls are a race, just like just like we are, whatever. Like some are good, some are bad. You know what I mean? You don't think
Yeah,
like one person's action stands for the whole like race or whatever. That made me more excited about it because that coming out of that, I was really upset about the scrolls
yeah,
stuff. I really didn't like it.
I didn't like the way they handled that, and I feel like they didn't touch on the whole "you don't know who you can trust" type of thing enough in the movie. You know what I mean? Because
Sure.
I feel like Winter Soldier was a better Skrulls thing than this. You know what I mean? Like I felt like they did a better job of that type of paranoia and that type of intimidation and stuff like that than this movie did. And even though what happened in the story as far as the scrolls, I still feel like towards the beginning of the movie they could have done stuff like that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I do.
I really cannot think of any scene that excited me. It really reminded me of Iron Fist, except I feel like the fight scenes in Iron Fist were better in season
Okay, to stop you
season
from just trashing it and me not saying anything, I thought it was really fun. I really liked Brie Larson. I really liked her and Samuel L. Jackson's relationship. Like I thought they did a super good job together. I liked Goose. I liked Talos. I really liked the performances from her Kree people, especially the main guy, whatever his name was, Von Rog.
Mhm.
I thought he did a great job. And I did not like the twist originally, but I like it more now. Um, I thought that the plot was actually good. Like there was a real reason for what they were doing. It didn't just feel like, oh, we are just in comic land. Like, no, we have a mission. We have to do this for this reason. You know what I mean? I thought that was really well done. And I liked the jokes. Most of them landed for me. That's what I hear a lot of my friends like in real life talking about. They're like, the jokes just didn't land. But here's
Yeah,
the thing.
I didn't
But
like them
those
either.
people like love Ant-Man. Ant-Man number one, I don't really like very much.
Really?
I don't think it's very good. The jokes don't land there for me. So all comedy's subjective. Like I'm not gonna hate on you for not liking something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think like if you, I get what you're saying, but I think you're crazy. Like I don't understand how people don't have like a blast at this movie. I thought it was so much fun.
Yeah, and I didn't even think it was fun. That was also my issue.
Yeah.
because a lot of it felt slow, and it didn't even look appealing in most scenes. Like, it just looked very gray and dull, and just I felt like it just kept going on. It felt like it was fast and slow at the same time. It just kept going on and on. And I really cannot. That's the one thing that bothers me, is that I cannot tell you something that impressed me as far as scenes go. I can tell you 8 different scenes from Winter Soldier. I can tell you a few scenes from Black Panther. I can tell you a scene from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, you know? And this is kind of where I put this movie. It's like Ant-Man 2, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It's like, it's not bad, but it's just like, nah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel this way about
I
this movie.
liked Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I liked Guardians of the Galaxy 2 more than Ant-Man 2. I liked Ant-Man 2 a lot. Like
Oh yeah,
they're the only Marvel movies that like I really like don't really like are like Thor 1 and 2, Incredible Hulk, and maybe Iron Man 2, maybe.
I do not like Iron Man 3.
I do not love Iron Man 3, but I can't say that I don't like it because I still have fun with it. You know what I mean? Like it's that kind of thing for me. But and there are parts of Iron Man 2 I like. I don't like all the drunk stuff. I think that's a really bad way to do genie in a not genie in a bottle.
I'm a genie in a bottle.
I'm a genie in a bottle. You
Oh
gotta
God!
rub me
Please
the
stop.
right way.
Stop.
No, I was thinking demon in a bottle. My bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a really crappy
I
way
don't
to
know
do
what
it.
it is about Captain Marvel. It just it
You're not
did.
alone, man. It's like 50-50.
Yeah, but I definitely didn't think it was bad. You know, I thought it had some decent stuff to it. It's just, I don't know. It reminded me of Jessica Jones season 2 and Iron Fist season 2. It was like, okay, well, you know.
I feel you.
But
It's kind of
the,
meh.
the cat was not doing it for me though.
I like the cat.
I felt like I felt like it was like a redo of Doctor Strange's cloak,
Cape
and
or whatever you. Yeah.
that was another thing that kind of bothered me, was that I wanted, for some reason, I was going into it wanting it to be like Doctor Strange in quality, and it just wasn't.
I thought I was about there.
Yeah, I don't know. What was
Hey,
there a scene that you would think that you would watch again? Like, was there a particular?
oh, when she's in the Skrull hideout. I was talking about when she's fighting with her hands. I loved that. The
Oh,
music and stuff.
yeah,
Or the one scene where it's showing all the different carols from the past that are like all getting back up. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. That
Loved
was.
that. I loved infiltration of like the Skrull thing at the beginning.
Hmm.
That felt very like Rogue One-ish to me. That's how that felt.
I don't know. I think you might be easier to please than me when it comes to these movies, because
I think I am easier to please, but it's all depends because I don't really like. There are certain things that you like that I do not like.
like what?
You know what I mean? Like I think it's all subjective. I just really had a lot of fun with it. I went in just looking for a good time and I had it. I wasn't like, give me the most complex characters with the most masked mental. You know, I wasn't going in there with like, I need to be impressed in every facet of storytelling. I was just like, tell this origin story well and make me like Brie Larson, and it did all of that for me.
Yeah, I feel you.
For me. But yeah, anything else you have to say about Captain Marvel?
I did really like the younger face technology on Sam Jackson.
Dude, I forgot that was what it was. Like, I was so invested. I was like, oh yeah, it's Nick Fury.
Some shots I was like, I can kind of see 70-something-year-old, Sam Jackson. But other shots I was like, bro, this looks like Sam Jackson from the 90s. I was like, this
I
is
feel
actually
you.
pretty awesome.
If it was,
Coulson,
if I was
he looked
thinking
like
about it, I would have probably felt the same way. If I was like, man,
yeah,
where's this face technology? But yeah, and what were you saying about Coulson? I'm sorry.
Coulson just looked like Coulson to me. I didn't really notice that they made him any younger.
I feel you.
Oh, and the Stan Lee tribute at the beginning was fantastic.
Loved it. Loved it. Some people didn't like it. They thought it was too ham-fisted or whatever. I'm like, you're
Some people didn't
crazy.
like it.
You're crazy.
Some people didn't like it.
Yeah, they're like, this kind of extra, and why not put it before Endgame?
Okay, that's okay.
I understand that. It's like, oh wow, you're putting it before a movie about a character that he had no hand in creating. But I mean, I thought it was really touching. I agree.
Yeah, but what do you rate the movie? Oh my god,
Okay, hold on. You rate it. I wrote it down. I'm looking it up.
Okay. I think I'm going with like 2.5 out of 5.
Interesting.
Because I definitely wouldn't put it 3, and I definitely wouldn't put it 4.
What did I rate it? I used Letterboxd to rate my movie, so I have to find out what I used. What I give it. I gave it a 4. I really had fun with it, man. I really did.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just need to see it another time. But I just, like it was just like I don't know why I wanted to be impressed, but I wasn't going in there like I know this is gonna suck. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
definitely wasn't going in there like I'm gonna analyze everything. Like I was just watching the movie, but I just like noticed a whole bunch of stuff that just felt like it was missing. It like reminded me of pre-Disney era. You know what I mean? Like it reminded me of Incredible Hulk and Thor 1 and stuff like that. It reminded me of that in a not so good way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel you. It's all, yeah. Some of my good friends didn't like it. I'm like, whatever. It's all subjective.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you have binges wise?
I'm thinking. Nope. I think we get into music now. Yep.
I have binges, bro. Relax.
Oh, I thought you did yours
Yeah,
already.
jeez, bro. Wow.
No, you don't get to talk about your binges.
He's like, wow. Let's skip you. Okay, so I watched this show called Goblin Slayer. It's an anime. It's set in like medieval times, and it's like, have you ever heard of Berserk?
Oh yeah.
It's like Berserk, but basic and more lame. Oh, dude. Yeah. It's like Berserk, basically more lame. It's very rapey. Like there's a lot of like gratuitous like rape stuff and like nudity and stuff. It's really like goblins doing it, but like it's weird. And it's very like, oh, Goblin Slayer, you're so awesome and brave. And it's like really like sexually weird. It kind of made me uncomfortable in a lot of spots, but it was just kind of it was fine. The ending was much better than the beginning. Like the last half was much better than the first half. I give it a 3. It was fine. It was kind of middle of the road. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a 2.5 if I'm feeling it. And then the other anime I watched was Baki. It's this fighting anime, and basically
start that. Yeah,
it's pretty good. You have to watch it. So apparently, though, this is like a part of a series already. So this is not the beginning. It's like the sequel. It's like Grappler Baki, this like other anime / TV show from like early 2000s or 90s or whatever. Basically, though, it's super good. Like the show is about these 5 death row inmates all break out of prison at the same time and want to challenge this kid to a fight. And the kid is immensely strong. And it's just super good. I thought it was pretty good. I think that if I watched the other show, I would like it more. And also if this had a better ending, because the ending kind of sucks. It's like a cliffhanger type ending. If it had a better ending, I think I would like it more. But it didn't. So I gave it a 3.5. Better than Goblin Slayer. I maybe would revisit it if they do another season or whatever.
Yeah, but, it is like a remake reboot, right?
No, it's a sequel. It's like off of manga. It's like a sequel. I think it's a sequel to that like 90s-ish series.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was a sequel or not. Okay,
I think so. And then I watched 10 in Cloverfield Lane.
Okay,
I loved it.
I meant to watch that, but then I forgot.
I thought it was really well done. I'm totally blanking on her name now, but she's one of my favorite actresses.
One of my favorites.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She's one of my all-time favorite actresses. I
Bro,
love her.
what isn't your favorite?
I said one of. Dude, why do people say that to me? Like I have few favorites of everything.
You say favorite in front of everything.
But I only talk about some of my favorite things. I'm never like, I didn't say that for Baki or Goblin Slayer. I only most of the time I talk about things that are my favorite things because I love them. That's why I talk about them, is because I love them. But she's one of my favorite actresses. She's fantastic. I'm gonna keep saying it. She's one of my favorites. Oh, you're gonna hear a lot of favorites when I get into music.
Oh, obviously.
3 of the 4 things I've talked about music are 3 of my all-time favorite musical groups / individual artists. And it was really good. I thought it was awesome. She did a great job. John Goodman did so good. Oh, he was so scary. Not scary, very creepy in this movie. He's like the villain, and it's super trippy. Like you don't know what's true or what's not the whole time. And it keeps you on the edge of your seat. And I thought it was really stressful and really good. I gave it a 4 FPS.
I can't trust your 4s anymore, bro.
I think it's better than Captain Marvel by a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just joking. I'm messing with you.
I'm not joking. I'm just kidding. So now we're gonna get into our music talk. Alex, you want to name off one thing and we can just kind of go back and forth? But first, I want to talk about Wu-Tang first.
Yeah, okay. So you wanted to talk about Ice Cream, so you can go ahead with that.
Yeah, I freaking love that track. That Only Built for Cuban Links is definitely my favorite of the Wu-Tang individual track albums. I like, what's ODB's album name?
What was ODBs?
I've really been blanking. It's the one with him like on the license or whatever. I've really been blanking a lot
Oh my
today.
gosh, I'm blanking. Wait, what is it?
But I love Only Built for Cuban Links. Ice Cream. I've been listening to that song just a lot recently again, and I just love Method Man. I love Ghostface so much. I think Raekwon is my favorite Wu-Tang
Same.
member, but I think like he's about tied with Ghostface. Like I freaking love Ghostface.
Yeah, my top two are probably Raekwon and Inspector Deck.
No way, dude. How is Ghostface not even near there? What?
Oh, Ghostface is. See, I think my ranking is Raekwon, Inspector Deck, Method Man.
Inspector Deck's all right.
I see. I like his opening verse on Triumph.
That's
And
it. That's the only reason why.
Triumph, Guillotine. God, what's the other one? I can't remember what the other one is right now. But I just really like his verses, bro. That's why Inspector Deck is my number two. But yeah, Only Built for Cuban Links is just classic, bro. That's
freaking great. I wish there's purple on the cover because it's the purple tape. I wish there's like purple somewhere on the cover.
What?
Isn't that the purple tape?
The purple tape? I don't even know what you're talking about.
You've never heard of the purple tape?
I have not.
That's like what if I'm thinking of the correct album, what they called Only Built for Cuban Links. Instead of calling it that, they called it the purple tape because the actual like cassette tape was purple when it dropped.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I believe I'm talking about the right one. I'm gonna look it up right now. But yeah, like that. Yeah, I think that's super cool. I freaking love that album.
I think that and Liquid Swords are my two favorite of the like stand up.
I've not listened to Liquid Swords. I'm not the craziest Wu-Tang fanatic.
You haven't listened to Liquid Swords? That's up there with
I've only listened to I think I've listened to part of Iron Man, part of it. I think I've listened to like 2 songs. And then I've listened to Only Built for Cuban Links. I've listened to ODBs. I think that's it though.
Bro, you gotta listen to Liquid Swords, bro.
I don't really care about like the individual Wu-Tang members that much. Like I love the ones that I love and everything else. I'm like, oh, they're cool, but I don't like want to like listen to their whole album.
Yeah, I feel you.
Oh yeah, so it is the purple tape. That is right.
Okay. Yeah, I had no idea about that. Okay.
Yeah, it was entirely purple. Interesting.
Okay. But
yeah,
Ice Cream is great. I think my favorite.
I freaking love that song.
I think my favorite on Only Built for Cuban Links, it's either Criminology or Ice Water.
Ice Water's right. Dude, what's the Glacier or something?
Glacier's Ice.
So good, dude.
Yeah, bro. Wu Gambino's is great.
That is such a good song.
I just love that album. I've been listening to it recently because I talked about this with you in the chat. But you know, I've always just had this idea of like a Ninja Turtles Netflix series, and I think just Wu-Tang beats over a Ninja Turtles hallway fight.
An animated Ninja Turtles hallway fight to hip hop would be my life.
No, not animated.
Alex, here's what you don't. Here's what you're not allowed to say. A live action Turtles thing if you can't even think about how they would look good as Turtles live action.
What you mean, bro?
You've never been able to give me a good answer. I'm like, how would these look good like in real life? They're not gonna do suits and CGI looks like Garbo.
Okay, if they do both, then it would look good. I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh,
bro! If they can, like, obviously, since this series is not gonna happen, let's just say that they just have the budget. If they can do Thanos, if they can do freaking dinosaurs in Jurassic World, then they can do freaking Ninja Turtles. It's not.
I'd much rather see the set pieces, character designs, and animation.
I think
for an animated show rather than a live action show.
It impresses me more when they do it live action. You know what I mean? Because then if they do action scenes like they do it on Daredevil, I think it's because those are the movies that I want to make. That's what
I got you, but I think those action scenes in Daredevil look worse than some animation. Like I'd rather it be better. I'd rather it be the best than be a preferred medium. You know what I mean? If live action looks better than animation completely, then yeah, give me live action. But I think that animation will look better.
Yeah, I think I'd have to see what type of style. Because if it's like Young Justice, then I do not want that at all.
I want something like the 2003 series, but more stylized.
Yeah, I think I'm a lot less likely to like
the Spawn animated series on HBO that was on HBO a long time ago, like that, but with Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I really think that if they had just had the right budget, they could. Because, like, for instance, have you seen Pogo on Umbrella Academy?
Yeah.
Does Pogo look that bad to you?
No, it's pretty good actually.
Exactly.
But that's one character, dude. You have to do every single character pretty
Yeah,
much
but
in that show is CGI,
trust
except for
me,
goons and
trust
two
me.
characters.
It's not just one character that's CGI on that show.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
watching. But no, they could definitely do some convincing turtles, and it wouldn't even look that bad. If we have
Maybe.
video games like Red Dead that have one of the most realistic maps I've ever played, then they have the technology to make some good looking turtles. I don't even think it would be that hard, especially since this is hypothetical. You know, obviously they're not making a Ninja Turtles mature Netflix show. They're not doing that. So hypothetically, they could make some really good looking turtles, and I think it would be freaking ballin'. I really want Wu Tang Turtles so bad.
I do want Wu-Tang Turtles.
Like one of the songs I sent you in the chat was Firewater. It's with Fat Joe, Big Pun, and Raekwon. And
Oh, okay.
is Ghostface on there? I don't even remember. But I've been listening to that song, and I think that would just work perfectly over like just a turtles fight scene. And ah,
Cool.
I just I want that so
I
bad.
feel you. I feel you. So what album? What's the first album you want to talk about?
So the first album I want to talk about is Immigrants by Snarky Puppy. That's one of the bands I really like. Have you ever heard of the band Chicago, like the old
I
70s?
haven't, but I do know a lot about Snarky Puppy.
Oh, okay, sweet.
I
Yeah.
have listened to a good amount of Snarky Puppy. I mean,
They're basically like modern day Chicago. I really like their stuff. They have some phenomenal musicians. Like one of their keyboardists is Corey Henry, who's a fantastic piano player. They just make good music, man. And, you know, I'm
Chicago or Snarky Puppy?
Snarky Puppy, excuse me.
Sure.
One of my favorite albums that they did was I believe it's called Tell Your Friends. And all the songs are just sick on there, man. You know, I'm much more likely to listen to like quote unquote real instruments than, you know, other stuff, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I really like this stuff, man. I haven't fully finished this album just because it just came out and I only just heard about it, but it's really good, man. They're just
Alex, you're breaking up. I just heard you for a second. What are you saying?
when did I cut out? I'm sorry.
You were like, but, and then you did that. So
I-
you're talking about Snarky Puppy. You like their last that one album or whatever. So what are you saying after that?
Oh, I was saying I haven't gotten that far into this new album just because it came out. It like just came
Oh,
out.
is it new?
Yeah, it's new.
Sick.
I think it just came out.
What would you rate it?
So far, it's a 4 out of 5. I think if I finish it, it'll be a 5, just because I really like the band, man. They're just really sick. It's like jazz and like, you know, fusion.
Oh yeah,
other stuff. They're just
they're awesome, dude. I haven't listened to them in years though.
yeah,
I
they're
really
great.
need to.
Another album I've been listening to is the greatest Western themes of all time by Ennio Morricone.
You sound like Aiden, bro, with his soundtracks.
It's because of Red Dead, and you know, I've always liked the Wild West sound. I just always thought it was very unique. You know, like I'm intrigued by the thought process behind it. You know what I mean? Like, who thought
Yeah.
this is how Western should sound? You know what I mean? Like, who
Oh,
thought
for sure.
all these whistles and these like guitar sounds, and it just works so perfectly with, you know, the genre. And I just really like the stuff, man. You know, I can't remember which truck it is, but there's a truck commercial that has one of the themes on the album in it, and I didn't realize it was from a Western movie. It was actually kind of surprising seeing that on the album. I was like, "Oh, that's from a movie." I didn't know. I just thought that was for the for the truck commercials. But yeah, there's one song. What?
That's how it's been like that meme. The like dun 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you get like hit by a car and then it
Oh
stops.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah,
And
that's
I haven't watched it. I've always wanted to watch that show, and I found out that that's like an actual song. Like what?
yeah. I think the band Yes did that or something. I think that's
I
the name
think
of the band.
something like that.
Yeah, but there's one song on the greatest westerns of all time thing called the Trio. I think it was in The Good and Bad, the Ugly, but it has like these, you know, almost like Mexican inspired guitars and stuff like that, and it just sounds dope, man. It just sounds epic. A lot of times I can just kind of imagine different ideas for different stories just through music. So that's why I'll occasionally listen to like a film score or something like that. Because, you know, it just
Sure.
gets me going creatively.
Yeah. Mood. Like sometimes I actually really and people don't like this movie. I actually really like this movie, but the Man of Steel score I really love a lot. Like, what are you gonna do when you're not saving the world? Is like one of my favorite songs. Period.
Hmm.
It's freaking awesome, dude.
Favorite?
And that helps me get in the mood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I feel you. And then last album I want to talk about is
Favorite. Oh, I get what you're saying now. You're like
the last
my
album
favorites a lot. I have a lot of favorites.
we know.
At least I like stuff, bro. You don't like anything.
I don't like anything or anyone. No.
Ugh. Like even my family, I rebuke them. Whoa.
What?
I don't know. Continue.
The last album I want to talk about is "Choose Your Weapon" by Hiatus Coyote. I know you said you've listened to a couple of Hiatus Coyote stuff.
I listened to the one you sent, and I think one other one.
Oh, Shaolin Monk Motherfunk.
Yep.
Bro, I love that song. What did you think? Did you like it?
It was cool. It was cool. I'm not like crazy about it, but it was definitely it was really cool.
Mhm.
It was something where if I heard it, I would probably add it to my playlist. So
Mhm. Yeah, I really like their style. They're one of my favorite uh, bands that I listen to right now. So yeah, I love the album. Shaolin Monk Motherfunk. Borderline with My Atoms. Breathing Underwater. What are the other ones?
what are
Building a
these
Ladder.
names?
That's the name of the songs.
Building a ladder.
Yeah, what? What's
Just
wrong
that
with
name is just weird. It's like, oh, you know this, Shall I Motherfunk, blah blah blah. Building a ladder.
a molasses?
Doing my chores.
The Lung, Byfire, Atari. Jekyll is really good.
Okay.
Fingerprints, Swamp Thing. Most of the songs on the album are pretty good. I really like most of them. Some of them are like 2 minutes long.
What would you rate it?
Oh, this is definitely a 5 for me.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to listen to it then.
Yeah. They actually did a remix of one song called La Puta with Anderson Paak, and that joint is really nice. I really like it. But
I
yeah.
love Anderson .Paak, dude. I freaking love that dude.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's all the albums I just kind of wanted to brush on. You got anything?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely have some stuff. First thing I want to talk about is Vampire Weekend dropped 2 new singles like they do every month. They're called Sunflower and Big Blue. Sunflower is featuring the guitarist Steve Lacy. Do you know who that is, Alex?
I do not.
He is the guitarist for the group called The Internet. They're really good.
Oh, okay.
He is so good, dude. Oh, I think you would love his stuff. He
Yeah,
has a song called "See You Girl" that's just him, and it's freaking amazing.
Yeah, I've listened to The Internet, but I didn't know the names of anybody beside Sid the Kid or whatever.
Sid the Kid and Steve Lacy is the guitarist, and he's freaking amazing. But yeah, Sunflower, I definitely give like a 4.5. I love it. I think it's fantastic. It's short, which is a bummer because it's so good, but I can't get it out of my head. It's so good. Vampire Weekend just sounds better than ever. These last couple like singles have sounded amazing. So I'm really looking forward to this new album that drops in May. And then Big Blue was really good, pretty good. I give it like a 3.5 maybe. Wasn't as good, didn't hook me as much, but it's much more chiller and like simpler. You know what I mean? Hello? Alex, you're muted. I didn't know if you could like hear me.
Sorry.
Dude, you're good. I didn't notice you were muted until I started like, hello. I'm sorry. No, but yeah, it's kind of simple, but that's kind of like to its detriment. Like it's cool, but
Mm.
I don't know. It's nothing crazy. I think Sunflower is a much better track. If I ever decide to throw it in editing, I'll throw a song in right here, and then another album I've been listening to is Jeremiah and Ty Dolla $ign's collab album from last year called My Ty. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do not.
It is interesting. The album starts off with a song called The Light, and it's freaking crazy good. It's like super hypnotic bass and like singing, and it's all about like love and stuff like that, like passion. It's freaking awesome. Such a good song. I'm like, this album's gonna be amazing. And then most of the album is actually pretty good. It's just so samey that it's hard to find like the standout tracks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you.
Like it's hard for me to really get into it when everything just sounds the same. But it's pretty good. And then I give it like a 3.5. Nothing too amazing, but I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I definitely would recommend listening to it at least once. Like, it definitely deserves a listen.
Who just
But
screamed?
oh, I don't know. Probably my 7-year-old brother. He's so loud, dude.
uh,
But it's like it's pretty hypnotic. I really like that a lot. And then oh, hey, do you want me to read the comments really quick? Or should I
oh yeah,
read that after we're done with I'll read that after we're done with music, because I'm almost done.
I didn't even know we had.
Yeah, no, not comments, but they're in the chat. We have Skeldro and Brian Carter in here.
Of course, we have Brian
Chatting up a
Carter.
storm, my guys. Leave your guys, drop your tags in the chat on Instagram so we make sure to follow you. Next thing I want to talk about is Caro Bonito dropped a single called "The Open Road." They're a London pop trio with like J-pop elements, and I love them. They're one of my favorite pop groups ever, and it's really, really good. I give it a 4. Give it like a 4 FPS. You know what I mean? What I say? You know what I mean? I'm like distracted. I just saw that Aiden left a comment in the chat. I was like, wait, did I do that? Oh, Forever Evil Eskeldra. That's my guy. I love that dude. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's very similar. It's kind of a basic song. It's kind of like the open road. Like, okay, it's kind of simple in a good way. If they do anything, it pretty much sounds good. But it's just not really what I was expecting kind of off their amazing last album, which was in probably my top 5 albums last year. Time and Place. But it was serviceable. I'll give it a 4 FPS. It was pretty good. And then the last thing musically I want to talk about is one of my favorite pop groups. Caro Bonito and Japanese House and Vampire Weekend are probably my top 3 favorite pop groups. The Japanese House dropped an album called Good at Falling, and it's practically their first album because they've dropped like 4 EPs since like 2015. But this is like their first like full-length album, and she does such a good job on this album. The song Saw You in a Dream is one of my all-time favorite songs. It's not on this album. Well, they do kind of like a remix of it on this album, but the original from the EP is perfection. I'm going to play it right here when I edit. So yeah, you guys heard that amazing song. Freaking beautiful. I know you guys teared up. I did too.
I want
she
to
is a beautiful voice. Honestly, I might forget. Dude, she is a beautiful voice. She's from like the UK, and the music is just so solid. I sent one of the songs in the group chat. I don't think you listened to it though, did you?
Honestly, I have no idea what song you're talking about right now.
It's the Japanese House one I sent.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't. I'm sorry.
The disrespect. But I think the album is phenomenal. I haven't really started I always do lists, so I haven't really started putting together my top albums of the year list yet because it's only March, but this is definitely in the top 5 so far. It's pretty good, man. I give it a 4.5, close to being a 5, amazing. But I think there's like a couple songs that aren't like super grabby. Greg, don't grab me enough. You know what I mean? That aren't like
super grabby.
You know what I mean? Not every track on it is a banger. So for that reason, I'm gonna give like a 4.5. But yeah, it was pretty good. I definitely recommend listen to Caro Bonito, listen to Japanese House, listen to Mai Tai if you want. You know what I mean? It's nothing crazy, but definitely listen to Vampire Weekend. I cannot wait to see them live, dude. It's gonna be amazing. Want to get into our comments?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us, though. This is such a chill episode. Like,
I feel like everyone's gonna hate this episode because they're like, "No, where's Toy News?"
I think they might. I don't know. Here's the thing. I think half the people love Toy News and Screen Time. I think half the people just love us as like.
There is one thing I want to talk to you about from Screen Time that we'll get into maybe after comments.
Would love to. Okay, here we go. Schedule says, I feel that thin. I'm always telling myself I'll save for import figs, but then I buy a whole bunch of smaller stuff and can't get the goods. Facts, dude. I spend so much money on dumb stuff. It's an actual issue. Pray for me. Sad life for a broke boy like me. Vinyl sizes look good in your picks. To be honest, Alex, may have to get some myself. You boys lacking on props. Totally agree on that patch head. A lot of missed potential with that. That's true, man. I don't know why they gave us patch. I do not care about patch.
Yeah.
Especially not with a white suit. Like, I don't care.
Right. Like, give me a white suit if you're going to give me patch. I don't want to just have a patch head on a tank top jeaned Wolverine. That's just stupid.
Exactly. It's dumb. And I thought about getting that Color Team Leader fig. I've not heard maybe the Black Knight one. Yeah, the Black Knight looks cool. The Raptor looks cool too. I want to get the Skull Trooper out of all those other ones.
Yeah,
you know
same.
Yeah. No basements in Texas, especially Houston because of the flooding. One thing that I hate living here, but I mean, it's all good. Oh, if you guys had to evacuate your house because of Hurricane Death Ripper, what 5 figs would you take? I got mine right now.
Okay, you go. You go with yours. I'll think.
No order. Rebel Tech Spider-Man, SHF Krillin.
I know mine right now.
Okay, relax. I just wanted to talk about it first. Rebel Tech Spider-Man, SHF Krillin. I want to get something big in there, something variety. I'd go Fortress Maximus, the Transformer that I have. It's like freaking 3 feet tall. It's crazy. I won it in a contest. I never really touch it or take photos because I can't shoot it, but it's super big, and I feel like I'd get a lot of enjoyment out of that. Geez, maybe I'll take my Rebel Tech Carnage and shut up, dude.
I know them both right now. Let me go.
Shut the frick. And maybe I'd take like my Hobgoblin Bath or like some type of Bath because that was my first ever Bath I created. I completed it, and then my Ultimate Goblin right after that. Maybe I'd take like my Lizard. I'm not sure. Something like that though. What about you?
So obviously Mezco Punisher. That's obvious.
Oh man, leave that for the water.
No. Bullseye. My Hasbro Bullseye, not the Toy Biz one, the Hasbro one. Man, I just realized I have shot the Toy Biz one in what feels like forever.
I didn't even know you had it, dude.
Bro, you don't remember my picks?
Nope. So forgettable. Just kidding. No, I really don't know. I would love to see more.
No, okay. So Mezco Punisher, Bullseye. Gosh. Man, I don't know the rest.
I have mine right now. Yeah, whatever.
That was you. I never said that.
No, you're like, oh, I got this, man. Then check it out. I'll grab all my dark, twisted characters. That's what you said.
Okay. First off, I never ever said I really like dark, twisted character.
Yes, you did.
I said I like anti-heroes. That's the difference.
No, I have audio of you saying I like to gravitate towards these dark, twisted characters. You said that. I will find a clip.
Send it to me when you find it. Anyway, I don't know. I think it's just kind of random after that. I don't really think it would be planned. I think I would just like pick up my Killmonger and my Fumetsu and
you suck. Bring your cowboy.
See, that's the thing. I feel like I would start procrastinating or just like become indecisive. Because then I'd be like, well, what if I brought this, but then I didn't bring this, but then I brought,
that's how you work. You just overthink, bro. Go with your gut.
Yeah, I think maybe Akuma, maybe the SHF Ant-Man, which I wish I could shoot more, but
why don't you?
Because it's hard to come up with Ant-Man ideas.
I feel you. I wish Aiden was here, man. I miss this dude. I'm watching his live right now as you're talking. His old one.
He's going live. Oh, his old
one. I miss him, dude. He's at the freaking store, walking around with a baseball cap on half. But it's always putting he's checking out. What's he looking at?
Oh my gosh!
Oh, not talking because there's a
pick them up, go home, do homework. I'll probably end the live stream when I get home.
Tell him, dude.
I don't know if you got. Oh no, you didn't. Brian, I don't know if you saw, but I just recently posted in the Facebook group a photo I did.
But okay,
dude, I love that dude. Aiden, you're the greatest. We love you.
To answer his question, Mezco Punisher, Hasbro Bullseye, 3A Cowboy, Akuma, SHF Ant-Man.
Dude, he just gave his list. That's a good list. He said SHF Vegeta, Mezco Old Man Logan, Rebel Tech Carnage, SH Figuarts Thanos, and Beerus. It's pretty good.
Well, if I had any of those, then I would save those.
I would definitely. Okay, here's my list: Krillin, Revo Spider-Man, Revo Carnage. I would probably take a Goku or a Vegeta, one of the two. I don't really know which one I would grab. Something like that. And then maybe like my Figma Link or something just to add some variety in there. I will. Yeah. I'm so bummed I don't have the Twilight Princess one because I like that I like that suit more. I really wish I had that figure, dude.
Yeah, I feel you.
Freaking dream. Okay, what else did they say? Brian Carter said, "Super late. What have I missed? I freaking love Captain Marvel." Yeah, the frick you did, Brian Carter.
Why does he sound like that to you?
He has the Miles Morales thing as his profile picture.
Why are you talking like Miles Morales when he was talking to his dad in the suit? Thank you, Mr. Officer.
Yeah, he's like, what did he say? He's like,
I love you.
I love you. He goes, what? He's like, huh? He loved Captain Marvel because he's a smart man.
Mm.
Oh, dude, Skeldro's filling him in the chat. He's like, what I miss, and then he's filling him in. That's so nice. He said, Forever Evil said, I agree with Alex on Captain Marvel. The movie was okay, but not bad.
Yeah,
Like the overall thing wasn't bad. It was really slow. It needed more action than what they gave. Had a lot of filler, which I think I wasn't up for. I like the Skrulls because they had potential, but then again, it fell short. I feel like everything was there. They had all the tools to be used. They only scratched the surface of what they could have shown in the film. Brian Carter, my guy, said, I gotta disagree with Alex. I thought Brie really captured Carol. Yes, she freaking did. Okay, they're roasting me now. They said Finn called him Bong Rog. It thought it was Von Rog. It's not Bong Rog.
Yeah, I don't know. For Carol, like, I can't tell you any characteristic that I think a single other actress couldn't have done.
But they roasted my genie in a bottle comment. Genie in a bottle. I'm thinking of the Christina Aguilera song. I'm a genie in a bottle.
Stop
Gonna
singing.
rub me the right way.
People are gonna unsubscribe if you keep singing.
Bro, we have nobody subscribed anyways. I don't care. They're just talking about Ant-Man 2, and they're rating it. It looked great if it was the TMNT CGI movie designs. It worked really well. I don't know about that, man. They kind of looked like crap.
I want 90s turtles, but better looking.
No, I don't. I want 2003 mixed with the comic turtles live action. That would be great.
Nostalgia holds on to you too tightly, so that's why you want the anime.
Bro, what are you talking about? 90s? You were literally talking about nostalgia. What are you talking about?
Bro, I didn't grow up in the 90s. That's
you
not
grew up on that movie though. Tell me you did. Lie to my face right over this audio chat and tell me you did not like that movie as a kid.
I did like it as a kid, but that has
the nostalgia's got a hold too tight on you, man.
you just be saying dumb stuff on this here podcast, bro.
Are you done?
Are you done?
Okay, shut up, bro. No, it's not nostalgia. I just prefer animation, like over live action most of the time. But I do love the 2003 show. And they said, Forever Evil says, "Man, I need that Revo Spider-Man. You made me want him, Finn." Honestly, that's all I can add. That's all I can hope for. If I make you want a figure, highest compliment ever, dude. Am I right or am I wrong?
Oh, I mean, no one's ever told me that, so I don't.
Yes, they have. Yes, they have.
Oh,
that Black Bolt. You made me want that Black Bolt. I've said that to you.
Black Bullet.
Black Bolt.
Oh, you need to say Bolt better, bro.
I still think that's one of your best shots. You don't give any credit to her. Also, if I ever see you, Alex, if I ever scroll through Facebook and I see you in the comments of your photo say, "The one shot I underestimated."
Bro,
I never want to see that again.
I'm about to comment on it right now and say
no.
I really
never want to see. I just never want to see the one shot I underestimated. Isn't that funny how life works?
Okay,
I was here taking pics and I didn't even realize the greatness.
Okay,
the freaking valor of my shots. I didn't realize how good they were.
You be pulling stuff out of stuff that don't even make sense, bro.
I'm just kidding. But for real, every time I see that, I'm like, ew. I don't want to hear about you underestimating anything. Ugh. Bro.
What's wrong with that? I underestimated it.
I just don't want to hear you. It just seems so so dramatic. Like, ugh.
Bro.
I know. I wish I would have seen it. I wish I would have seen it sooner. Ew. Shot I never.
When I looked at that shot and when Marty told me to post it, I'm like, this is about to get 20 likes.
I don't believe you. That's the worst part is I don't believe you.
I really am not very fond of that shot.
Okay.
I'm really just not very fond of that shot. Like, Aiden and I were talking about that on his live last night. I think it was last night.
Yeah, when you were dissing me, bro. I have a lot of patience, by the way. You don't understand. I live longer than any of you guys. I'm like literally trying to set up a shot for an hour and a half. And you say I have no patience. Yeah.
I knew you were going to see it. That's why I did that.
That's not true. You just did it behind my back and now you got caught.
Bro, I knew you were going to see that. That's why I did it.
You know that Carnage shot that took me forever? The one shot I underestimated.
Bro, don't heave into the mic.
I just die every time I see you say it. That and I'll allow it. One of these days, Boog is gonna see that in one of our comments and be like, "Are you guys really roasting me?"
What did that mean? I'm still stuck.
I don't know, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid he's gonna roast me if I use it. I'm serious. I love him too much. I don't like need his approval, but I like his approval too much to like roast him in the comments.
It's just so weird. It's just like, what did that mean? I don't know what that meant. He like
Bro, Aiden, whenever he changed his profile picture and all of his IRL moms and like grandmas came to his defense, like, Aiden, that photo is wonderful. Don't you dare change it. You look phenomenal.
the people have no idea what we're talking about on this podcast right now.
Anyone who knows Aiden on Facebook, he changed his profile picture to him like giving a big grin from his ACBA photo to like a photo of him, and then we were like laughing in the comments, and then like all these old, like not old, all of these like women he knows like in real life are like, Aiden, you look fantastic, sweetie. You look beautiful. Don't ever change your photo.
He looked like that. He looked like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber to me in that picture. That's what cracked me up.
What was I was gonna roast both of you the other day. I can't remember what I was gonna say. I had a good one for you too.
I now know who you remind me of, though. Finn.
Who?
I just, you know what
I was bothered when you said I'm like someone, was it you? Someone said I was the whitest person they knew, and I was so offended. I was like, don't you dare.
You're definitely not the
trying,
whitest.
Thank you. I'm trying to separate myself from that. What did you just say?
I'm joking. Chill. No, I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram because he literally does the same things you do in this video and says the same things.
But when I say it, Alex, it's a joke. I'm never like in real life. I'm like, dude, gang. Dude, that's what's up, man. For real, gang.
In real life, don't even try and hide it.
Anyway, anything else you want to talk about, man? We kind of don't really have anything else to discuss. What did you say you want to talk about in screen time?
Oh yeah, so wait, who is it? Oh yeah, Disney announced that they're going to be doing a What If series for the streaming service. And that is the first one. That's the first one that sounds actually intriguing to me. Like that's one that I would actually watch is a What If series.
I will watch that. That sounds great. I would love to see like a Spider-Man centric like What If, like not like a Secret Empire, but like a thing like that, like What If Hydra 1 or something like that, like kind of big. I think that'd be really sick.
Really cool. That's the first good idea they've had.
Dude, what is this, Alex? You say I sound like Jake Paul, dude.
Did you see his hand? He did the same hand thing, and he said "gang."
No, I'm the guy in the PS2 shirt. What is this?
It's so stupid.
Dude, they literally has auto-tune implants in his arm. Is this real?
No, it's not real. Are you that gullible? Jeez.
Oh, no, it's not real.
Now you are the whitest person I know.
No, I'm talking about the guy on the right.
I know.
I think that is real, man.
That is not real.
I think it is.
Bro, you can see it like slightly.
I hate Jake Paul, dude. That's so insulting.
Okay, what else are we
He said, ew, I felt the vibration of the auto-tune in my phone. That was gross. What were you saying? Sorry, bro.
What else are we going to talk about now?
So much to discuss. I don't really have anything else on the docket. There's something we can talk about, though. Oh, I've been reading Amazing Spider-Man, the book. The comic, you know what I'm talking about? I've been saving issues. I have like 7 to read now. I've been buying them since like Christmas, and I haven't read them yet because I like reading them like as trades almost. You know what I mean? But basically, I'm in the part with Scorpion and J. Jonah Jameson, like this like little arc, and it's really good so far. But this arc that's starting is a Kraven the Hunter arc, and it's called Hunted. And it's where like I think Kraven the Hunter is going after all of the Marvel characters that have like an animal in their name. So like Black Cat, the Wolverine, Vulture, Rhino, Scorpion, you know what I mean, like stuff like that. And it sounds kind of silly at first, but apparently it's supposed to be pretty dark. So I'm excited to see where the story goes.
Anything with Kraven that's like Last Hunt, I'm in.
Yeah. And it's Ramos art. And they had this, so like the cover of the first issue of Hunted, which is issue 17. Look it up right now. So, you know, actually, no, hold on. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You know how I do. Yeah.
I think I'm starting to kind of exit the Ramos train a little bit.
I love him so. I love his style so much.
I
can't even
really like it,
describe
but I feel like I've seen too much of it. If that makes any sense, you know what I mean?
anything else but Spider-Man, I'm like, it's cool. It's really cool. But the way he does Spider-Man is some of my favorite ever. I'm dead serious. Like, it is some of my all-time favorite. Oh, it's so good, dude. Oh my goodness, just the way. I think my only critique by him really is just their teeth. I don't really ever like their teeth that he does. They're like rabbit teeth.
Speaking of artists, there's one artist that did stuff for Punisher Max as I wasn't very keen on originally, but he's become one of my favorites for the Max stuff. It's I believe it's Lawrence Campbell, I think that's his name. But he did the girls in white dresses story that I talked about on an episode before, where Punisher accidentally kills a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And I really like some of his art. I'm thinking that's looking very nice.
Sick.
Actually, I'm kind of liking the idea of artists. Who's your favorite artist for Captain America?
Dude, I don't know enough about. I don't know, man. Here's the thing: when it comes to artists for certain characters, I only know Batman and Spider-Man artists, like that. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. I do. That's just the stuff that I really like focus on. I'm trying to share my screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Can you see this Spider-Man?
Oh, I've seen that cover before.
Yeah, so I got a poster on the way, a full-size movie theater-size poster. It was hanging up in the comic shop, and I was like, I love this so much. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry, this is my only one. So I literally looked on eBay, found it for like $4, and I bought it. Because I'm trying to get 2 new posters for my room with the actual official like movie theater size poster. So I'm trying to get an Akira one, and then that will be hanging up because I want to have something representing comics like as a giant poster in my room. You know what I mean?
I think you do have a problem with buying small stuff.
Oh, I told you, it's an issue.
Get some props, please.
Freaking props, dude. Get some freaking different backdrops.
That would help your.
You hear what I just said? You hear what I just said? I'm not hearing another orange. I will not look at another orange background.
Bro, how many times have I done orange? I feel like
a lot. Orange and pink, dude.
I've done the blue one a lot more than orange.
That's true. That's true. Recently.
No, like just all the way through. Overall, I've done the blue one.
The blue and green is about equal with the orange and.
Nah, blue and green is definitely more.
Roll down your feed down to like the Akuma stuff. Like it is a lot of orange and pink.
Yeah, and there's also a lot of blue, especially even before the Christmas stuff. It was just a lot of blue.
No, I get it. I'm just saying to add a little bit more diversity. I think your shots are great. You know this.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
So insecure. Oh my gosh.
I think
they're terrible. No, they're great. Don't worry.
I think getting some furniture would help with that Spidey shot that you just posted.
I would love some furniture. Did you like my acrylic shot I posted today?
I did like that.
Thank you. I really.
But seriously, bro, like $4, you could have got a couch by now.
I can't. What are you talking about?
You definitely
$30, dude. They're 30.
Bro, what couches are you looking at?
That set Diego sent us is $30.
You don't need that set. Just go find any couch.
Where do I find a couch?
Hobby Lobby, Michael's,
they have them there, my guy.
Bro, you got some whack stores near you. That's what it is.
Let's look. 1/12 couch.
Go on eBay. They got to be cheap there.
I'm looking at right now. $20, $25. These are so ugly. This one's 10, but it's the most disgusting.
Or make a couch. Go get some fabric.
I love red couch. It's like a therapist couch. $30, $20, $15, $20, $30.
The set that I got was like
11 isn't bad.
The set that I got was like $5.
This one looks so crappy, dude. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, bro, lay off some of the old Nintendo games and get you some props, bro.
I have a lot of other things that I care about more than just photography, Alex.
Oh my goodness, bro. Elevate.
Dude, they better not send. If I order this, they better not send me the pink one, dude. Frick the pink one.
You could literally just repaint it.
No, it's fabric, dude.
Oh, it's fabric. Oh, never mind.
These are so ugly. I hate all of these. Oh my gosh. I'm never listening to your advice.
Wow, I didn't know.
I'm really excited because I've been looking for a good poster. I've been like asking him about it. Like, I'm like, what would be like a good? So what I've been searching for the last couple months is I want my favorite I know I keep saying favorite, but my favorite Batman story of all time is Hush. I love Hush more than any other Batman like story I've ever read, and that Jim Lee's art is some of my like go-to favorite art. And so I'm like, I would love to get some Jim Lee Batman art hanging up in my room. That would be like a dream. And there literally are no good full-size posters that are that. And I'm like, well, here was my thought. I want to get either a Ryan Stegman or Humberto Ramos Spider-Man art poster for my room, and it would have to be cool. And then I literally saw the Hunted cover that day when I walked into the comic book store, and I knew it right as soon as I saw it. I'm like, that is the one I want in my room. You know what I mean? It's so dope. It's Kraven sitting on a throne with Spider-Man and all these different characters' heads on a freaking wall. Oh, it's so cool. It'll replace that Batman v Superman poster I have right now, so anything's better than that.
Oh my gosh.
The poster is actually really cool. It's like the old it's like a newspaper photo of Batman, but his face is cut out and it's the Superman logo.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sick, actually. And then the one next to that is the Master Chief collection, which I'm gonna keep there because I love Master Chief. I'm gonna some Halo. What is your like go-to? What are like your top 3 go-to comic artists?
I have to think. Because these are hard lists for me. Top lists are hard lists for me.
They can be. This is hard for me too, as I'm thinking. I give you some. I love Cliff Chang. He did Paper Girls. It's like an indie. It's like a book on I think it's an Image. Yeah, it's Image. It's Brian K. Vaughan and Cliff Chang. He does it's amazing, really simple, stylized art. And then Fiona Staples. You know who I'm talking about? She did the art for Saga.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So good. Oh my gosh. And she did the Archie book. I freaking am obsessed with that art. It's so amazing. But definitely I love Ramos when he draws Spider-Man. I love Jim Lee. I love Stegman.
Okay, so wait, are we just talking about like inside the comic, or can we do cover artists?
Sure, but if you say Alex Ross, I'm not listening.
Alex Ross.
Alex Ross has some really amazing covers, but I get tired of seeing them.
What? I
mean, they're amazing, but I mean, a lot of his covers are really samey. Like the Spider-Man covers he did, they're all different. They're really dope. But I'm just kind of tired of seeing the portraits. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
No, you know what I mean. You're just too afraid to say it.
Nah, they're just too balling. He does the best Captain America.
No,
anyway.
Not true.
Who does a better Captain America?
I think Captain America's kind of
What he looks
ugly.
One reason I like Alex Ross's art is because everybody looks so powerful and lifelike
and really ultra detailed in a weird way. Oh no, his Captain America's pretty sick.
I think everyone.
I like it, but that one where he's throwing the shield and his mouth's open, it looks really weird. Everything else is freaking balling though.
Yeah. So Alex Ross, Steve Dillon, obviously. His Preacher stuff, his Punisher stuff, all that's just fantastic. I really like Steve Dillon's art. It can be equally disturbing and hilarious at the same time. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I like it, man.
You don't know if you like it?
I'm not the biggest fan of it. I mean, I think some of the stuff I'm looking at looks kind of cool, but some of it looks like early 90s and like a weird, like, that panel of Daredevil chained to the thing with his mouth open.
I just love that comic. So yeah, I love Steve Dillon's art, bro. I'm sorry. I cannot lie.
Dude, Punisher says a line here. That's freaking hard. If you don't shoot, you got a death in your conscience. A death you could have prevented. If you do shoot, you're a killer. And they say, what kind of choice is that? That's freaking hard, dude.
I mean, have you seen Steve Dillon's Kingpin? Have you seen his Kingpin?
Yeah, it's really ugly.
Yeah, I really like that Kingpin.
It's really ugly. Like his neck fat is so gross, dude.
Yeah, he looks like a disturbing rich man. That's just what I like. For number 3, I don't know about number 3. I don't know if I can say Jim Lee.
Oh, it's so good, dude. Oh
I love Jim Lee.
Nobody will ever. I don't think any. Oh, and also Greg Capullo is up there too. I don't think anyone can draw Batman as well as Jim Lee. Like it literally. This is how Batman should look. This is how Batman looks. Like in my mind, it's flawless. Like it is just looking at it, every line. Like I get chills. I'm getting chills right now. His Magneto, dude. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, I don't know who number 3 is because I don't know if I can confidently say Jim Lee.
Jim Lee is he's up there. He's up there for me, man. Hold on.
Oh, another cover artist, Tim Bradstreet, number 3 for me.
Can you see what I'm saying? Can you see what I'm showing you?
I just see the hunted thing right now. Okay.
Can you see the Jim Lee now? Look at that Magneto, dude.
I do really like Jim Lee. I think Jim Lee might be number 4.
But look at that face. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Like, look at that. How can you look at this and just not get chills down your spine?
I don't get chills because it's drawing.
That, bro? Look at my Zelda background. It's
Okay,
freaking hard.
wow. Okay.
Oh, there we are.
No,
Sarah
but,
Bareilles is good.
yeah, I think Tim Bradstreet is number 3.
Yeah, you're tripping, bro. Wait, what's his name?
Tim.
Bradstreet.
Yeah, he did the Punisher Max covers. His Punisher is the best Punisher.
Dude.
His Punisher is the best Punisher. That face,
I
that
don't know
is
about the hair though.
yeah, no, that is how Punisher should look to me. That is exactly how he should look to me. I'm sorry. Like, look, oh my goodness, just
He looks like a dad.
He is a dad. What do you mean?
He used to be.
Like, wow. Like he looks just.
He does look really good.
He looks just
Thanks,
lifeless.
photo bucket.
And I love Tim Bradstreet's Punisher. If I could get a Tim Bradstreet Punisher head sculpt,
Dude,
that would be it for me. That looks dookie.
Shut the heck up, dude. That's pretty good. It's not Tim Bradstreet, but that's pretty good head sculpt.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But yeah, I love Tim Bradstreet's. I wish he did the inside art for Punisher.
Yeah, I'm with you now. That's actually really sick.
Yeah. His Punisher looks so big and just like that's how he would look in real life. That is how he would look. Just lifeless and disturbing. You know?
I feel you. Dude, you know what's something like I don't know what else we're gonna talk about, but something that I've been doing kind of like collecting wise for comics since I love Hush so much, and I kind of want my goal, one of my dreams is to own a complete first print run of Hush.
Mm-hmm.
And the comic book store I go to, they have most of the back issues, like most of the first print run issues. And so every time I go, I just like buy one with my pull list.
Pause. Pause.
Pause what?
No, I meant legit pause. That's what I meant.
Oh, do we need to stop?
There was one artist I forgot. I don't remember how to say his last name, but Oliver he did Thor. He did.
I know who you're talking about. I'm blanking on how to pronounce the name, but no, yeah, his art is super good.
Yes, that was one I forgot about. I'm sorry. Continue.
You're good. But so like every time I go there, I try to get another one of the issues, and they're normally between $5 to $10. So I've been like the really expensive ones, like they have the first issue there, but it's like $15, $20, and I don't really want to spend that money right now. But hold on, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Ready to see my face, bro?
I do not see your face.
You said, are you ready?
Oh, I'm not ready. No. Ew. That haircut.
Okay, check this out. Shut the heck up, Alex. Bro, you see my vinyl right here, bro? Kanye? Kanye?
Of course you like Kanye.
The greatest artist of all time. Check this out. I just got this one yesterday or 2 days ago. Look at that, dude. Oh my gosh.
Wait, your favorite Batman story is Hush?
Of all time.
What about Killing Joke, bro? Okay, you lying.
Leagues ahead of Killing Joke. I just like these dark stories. No, I like the art, dude. Like this is where he almost kills him when he's oh my gosh. Bro,
Killing Joke.
No, not even close. Not even a competition. Bro. I put Court of Owls over Killing Joke.
You put Court of Owls over Killing Joke? You're actually an insane person.
Okay, sorry, I didn't know. Thinking differently than you made me insane.
You might actually be an insane person. You do like Kanye.
This is the greatest art ever. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so good. The way he draws Catwoman, dude. Flawless. Oh. Watercolor Jim Lee.
Does it make you warm inside, Finn?
More than that.
Oh, ew.
Like, look at that cover, dude. How can you hate?
Okay.
How can you hate?
I didn't know we were gonna
Shut
get into
up,
transformers.
Alex. You're so stupid, dude. But I have a couple of the issues. Hold on.
And he's gone. And he's back.
Hello.
Hi.
So one of my all-time favorite covers, haha favorite. I actually have it framed. It's the one where he's like facing off against Ra's al Ghul in Hush.
I do like that cover.
It's freaking beautiful. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Okay. Can you please take your face off the screen? Can you please take your face off the screen, bro? Bro.
Oh look, here's my
You
little
like to listen to Sickle Mode or Mobamba?
Alex. I don't even know how to roast you right now.
Bro, can you please?
You look like Cookie from Ned's Declassified.
Bro, you gonna say that every time?
Bro, you still do though. You say Mobamba and Sicko Mode every.
Bro, thank you. Dang. Oh my gosh. Whew. It was like looking at the documentary for a serial killer. And he's muted. And he's muted.
Give me 1 second, bro.
Maybe I'll read some comments. 796 Studios is here. Go to a dollhouse. Yes, Finn does need to go to a dollhouse. David Marquez. Ooh, that was one I forgot, Brian Carter. That's a good one, actually. Craven is one of my favorite Spidey villains, Brian Carter. I think... Who's my favorite Spidey villain? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know who my favorite one is. Did we go over Toy Fair? I don't even remember, bro. I think we did. I don't even remember. We suck at this podcast thing. Let me see what else you guys are saying. Well, at least you guys get 20 likes. Brian Carter, you're about to get up there, man. I can feel it. I feel like you're about to.
Brian Carter's underrated, bro.
You just came out of nowhere and scared me.
Bro, Brian Carter, shut up, dude. Okay, sorry. Here's what I don't understand. Here's what I understand. Killing Joke's amazing. One of the greatest pieces of comic book stories ever. My personal preference is Court of Owls. I like the art more, and I like the story more. Did I ever say that it was a better story, or that it was more well made, or that it was more encapsulating of Batman's character? No. I just like it more. I enjoy it more. I enjoy that whole run. Like, Killing Joke is cool, but I mean, it's really hard for me sometimes to get into one-off stories like that. You know what I mean? Like, I prefer Dark Knight Returns over Killing Joke. That's not an unpopular opinion. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Yeah.
Like Hush more than Killing Joke. I
like Hush more. Name a great comic book arc. I probably like Hush more than that too.
Let me think.
I like it more than Kraven the Last Hunt.
That I can accept. That I can accept.
Oh yeah, he probably said he wanted Bullseye because of you, bro. F's in the chat for Aiden. I'm gonna give him an F. I just sent him an F. Hashtag roast Aiden. Now he's not here to defend himself. We can't do that, even though these guys would roast me in a heartbeat. David Marquez is amazing. I don't know where a Dollhouse Story is, so oh, Steve McNiven, dude. You know who I'm talking about? He did the art for the original Civil War.
Oh, yeah.
Super good.
Really great.
Rev Shelley's great with Miles. Freaking amazing with Miles. Yeah. Do not speak on Hush's name. You have one of the greatest comic writers ever, in my opinion, Jeff Loeb. You know what?
Over Killing Joke?
Yeah, I put it over Killing Joke every time.
Just stop, bro.
Every time.
Just stop.
What do you put over Killing Joke?
You said you put the Blueprint over Ready to Die, and I just
guess what? I never said that it was better in overall quality. Didn't know I couldn't enjoy something more.
No, you can't. You can't.
It's like saying, okay, I like eating No, that's not true. I like eating Chick-fil-A over Red Lobster. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that Chick-fil-A is as high quality as Red Lobster, but I enjoy it more.
Is Red Lobster high quality? I've
never been. I've been to Red Lobster one time.
I've never been to Red Lobster.
What do you put over Killing Joke? If you're so easy to dismiss
So I
my
put anything
picks.
over Killing Joke is the real question.
That's so stupid, dude.
No, I put Punisher Max over Killing Joke.
I put Hush over Punisher Max
You put Hush over.
every single time.
Bro, what is wrong with you? I just want to know what's wrong with you sometimes, you know? I just want to know.
Don't sleep on Jeff Loeb.
What else? What else? Do I put anything else over Killing Joke?
That's so dumb. I bet you haven't even read Killing Joke in like years.
Bro, the last
It's
time I read
all-
Killing Joke was like last year.
It's all like not nostalgia, but it's all just like, oh, this is like I know this is one of the greatest books ever written.
No,
That means
it's
that it
just
can't be
really
touched.
well written. It
is.
just
I don't just
is.
look. I don't look just for writing in my comic books.
Yeah, and that's what's wrong with you.
Well, that's dumb. That's a dumb way of thinking.
Chill.
That is dumb. I know you're joking, but that is dumb. People that do things like that, like you can say whatever you want about the writing. If Killing Joke had Jim Lee artwork, I might agree with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't look at art as much as I do the writing because
I look at art first. I think
for someone who wants to write, I don't care about the art.
that's exact, and I'm the exact opposite. I don't really care about I care about the writing, but art is what I'm passionate about. So that's my first go-to.
Yeah, I think it's because I can also just like read just a book. You know what I mean? So like the pictures, the art, it doesn't matter as much to me as just the content.
Brian Carter just said, whoa, Jeff Loeb made Ultimates 3 and Ultimatum. If I recall correctly, that was right after his son died of like a cancer.
You just make excuses.
No, I'm being serious. Like that was like right after. Like I'm gonna give him grace for that one. I'm serious. This is the guy who wrote freaking Hulk Gray, Spider-Man Blue, Daredevil Yellow, Batman Dark Victory, Batman The Long Halloween, Batman Hush. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Long Halloween,
Spider-Man Blue.
Hush.
I put Long Halloween over Killing Joke.
I don't know.
I put the Court of Owls over Killing Joke. What else do I put over Killing
Court of
Joke?
Owls, that is
What books
just
do I have that I
so
put over Killing Joke? Hold on.
That is so whack to put that.
Court of Owls is so good, and you sleep.
I like
Civil War over Killing Joke. I put Identity Crisis over Killing Joke.
I like Killing Joke. That's what it is. You cannot.
I really like. I own Killing Joke. I have the book right next to me.
Civil War had too many problems to be over Killing Joke.
What are you talking about? The book originally Civil War from 2005 or whatever. What problems did that book have? That was so bad.
Characterization things that just kind of got
like
got a little funky. Like Tony. Tony was acting a little unusual in certain issues.
He was acting mostly like Tony. So
yeah, no, Killing Joke over Civil War.
So yeah, oh, dude, you are tripping. You are tripping.
No, if you put Hush over Killing Joke, then you're
Hush over Killing Joke every time. I put freaking no. I don't know if Craven Last Time is better than Killing Joke. I don't know about that. I'm not gonna go that crazy. Put Dark Knight Returns over Killing Joke.
Dark Knight Returns over Killing Joke.
I said that earlier.
I don't know what's wrong with you, man.
Dude, that's not an unpopular opinion. That's literally known as the most influential Batman book of all time, if not on par with Killing Joke. It is.
I just
Civil War is not overrated, dude. What are you talking about?
I didn't say
that. No, Brian Carter's in the chat. Oh. That changed the whole scape of the Marvel universe for freaking 10
Civil War is fantastic.
7 or 8 years. Like the ramifications from that went through like 6 different arcs of Marvel comics. It went through
my favorite era of Marvel too.
That's what I'm saying. War, going into the Dark Reign stuff. You got like Tony Stark, he wins whatever. You deal with the ramifications of Steve's death, and then you get into Tony Stark being like not head of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the 50 State Initiative and all of that stuff with all the different teams, and then you get into Norman Osborn, and during Secret Invasion, you get into freaking Secret Invasion, and then you get into Norman Osborn dealing the final blow to the Skrull Queen or whatever. And then you get into Dark Reign with the Dark Avengers and the Thunderbolts, which is phenomenal. And then you get into Siege, which is phenomenal. All of this goes back to the great writing of Civil War. Mark Millar is a freaking genius. He wrote freaking, what did he write? Kick-Ass? What's the one? Not Irredeemable. That's Mark Waid. What's the book with the white Nemesis? Is that what that is?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, Chrononauts, dude. Freaking Huck. Reborn, Empress.
Wait, it wasn't Lost Boys. What am I saying?
No, I don't think it was Lost Boys.
What is it? What was it called?
Yeah, it was Nemesis. That was the book. You are right. It was
Boys? I don't even remember.
Mark Millar is just so good. Dude.
But over Alan Moore's writing
every time. I think Alan Moore. I think Alan Moore's great. I love Watchmen. Watchmen is one of my favorite books ever. I like Watchmen more than Killing Joke easily. But I
can agree with.
I think Alan Moore's writing is just a little wordy for me, just a little bit in that. It's like,
I don't like words. I like pictures.
are you done? I'm not saying that I like the Killing Joke, I'm not saying the Killing Joke movie was amazing. I actually liked them. I think it was actually all right. Okay, Brian Carter, let's argue this now before we get off. Civil War is not a top 5 Marvel event. You are tripping. What is that?
Tripping.
What are you talking about? What are your top 5 Marvel events, Brian? Oh my gosh. What? Civil War is so good. I don't understand. Let's name off let's name off contenders for a top 5. No order. I say House of M is up there. Infinity Gauntlet's up there.
Yeah. Anything Hickman is up there for me.
Jonathan Hickman's so good, dude.
Yes, I love his Fantastic Four, bro.
I definitely think House of M is. I'm trying to give some X-Men credit. What do you call it? Freaking World War Hulk is up there.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Secret Wars. I mean,
yeah, I put Secret Invasion up there.
Secret Invasion's freaking good. I actually think Secret Empire's phenomenal, but
I haven't read much of Secret Empire.
It was really well done, man. It was really well, in my opinion, it was really well done.
But wait, top 5.
I'm trying to think.
Oh well, I mean,
Secret Wars.
Dark Saga. I mean, not Dark Saga. Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix for sure. Annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Civil War's in the top 3. Age of Apocalypse.
I don't know about top 3, but I think top 5 maybe.
Definitely top 5, maybe top 3.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking like big Marvel crossover events. What are my favorites? And it's there's not much over Civil War. Like there really isn't. I'm interested to see what Brian says. House of M, Infinity Gauntlet, Secret Wars 2015. Out of here. Get out of here. I'm not listening to that. There's on no earth, on no stratosphere, planet, dimension, universe is Secret Wars 2015 over Civil War. I actually liked Secret Wars 2015. I think that's unpopular. I'm not sure. I don't think a lot of people liked it. I actually thought it was cool. I had the first couple issues and then I just read the rest online. I do not. Okay, if this is your top 5, I'll even agree with House of M, Infinity Gauntlet, Annihilation, Secret Invasion, and then throw Civil War in that top 3. I'd say that's a pretty solid 5.
What do I remember of House of M? I wasn't even that big on it.
I liked House of M a lot, actually. I really did.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have a whole lot of memory of like the
But Civil War tie-ins, dude.
Yes, Civil War was just fantastic.
Have you read the Wolverine tie-in for Civil War?
It's been so long.
And it was Ramos' art. I love the way he draws Wolverine, dude. Basically, Wolverine is like, dude, why are you guys arguing about this dumb stuff when the guy who actually murdered the kids, the guy's actually responsible, is literally just running around and doing, like, not even getting in trouble. So he goes on this manhunt to go murder him, and it's crazy and awesome. Yeah. It's the most Wolverine thing to do.
I did read that.
So good. Dude, Brian, I love you, man. We all love you here. We would love to talk to you more. I just don't understand. I do not understand how you would put Avengers Disassembled is really good. Who wrote that? Who wrote Avengers Disassembled? Have you ever read Avengers Disassembled, dude?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I never know who you're talking to now.
Who else would I be talking to?
Brian.
Oh, it's Brian Michael Bendis. Dude. I want to read Secret Invasion right now. I love that book.
I really hope that they do Secret Invasion in the films.
That's what I've been praying, dude. I'm freaking.
They held off because they were like, we kind of did Secret Invasion with Winter Soldier. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Who said that?
I think it was like somebody at Marvel said that. They're like, that's why we've been holding off on it because we kind of did Secret Invasion. I'm like, shut up.
No, don't you ever. Well, now here's the best part. I'm glad they held off because now they're having the Fox deal stuff. They're gonna have full access to Super Skrulls. They're gonna have full access to Fantastic Four. They're gonna have full access to Marvel Cosmic.
You know what I really want? You know what I really want more than anything?
What?
A good Doctor Doom. That's what I want more than anything else. If you give
more
me
than anything, no, but that's definitely in the area of what I want the most.
I think you could leave X-Men at Fox. I want a good Doctor Doom.
No, I'd rather have a great X-Men team and Magneto than I'd rather have just a good Doctor Doom and Fantastic Four.
I don't know. I love Doctor Doom. I love the design. I love the character. You could do 700 different things with
Oh,
Doctor.
agreed, dude. He's so integral to Marvel Universe. I'm not disagreeing at all. He's definitely in my top wants, but I think I would prefer like a really well done like Magneto. You know what I really would like though? I really would like to get a new Doctor Octopus leading a new Sinister Six, a Sinister Six in the MCU or the Sony verse,
One of them.
whatever it's called.
Yeah,
But you know what I would like even more than that?
What?
Like a Venom / Carnage like type story. I really do, man. I really want me some actual good Carnage and some actual good Venom, and not what Sony just did.
Yeah, I feel you. I
Like,
I think because I'm not as big on the Spider-Man stuff as you, I want Doctor Doom, Silver Surfer, and
sure. Oh, Silver Surfer and Galactus, dude.
Galactus.
I actually really like the way they did Silver Surfer a lot in the original movie.
Yeah, I didn't think Silver Surfer was bad. Doctor Doom, every time they've done Doctor Doom, he's been horrible. And I'm like, how? How is it that hard? Is it?
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I just cannot get over Brian Carter saying, "What? Civil War is about as good as Original Sin for me, Brian." One more comment like that and I'm kicking you. That's not true. I would never kick you, Brian. But dude, Alex, are you hearing this? Alex? Alex left the call, guys. Alex left the call. Get him back in here, guys. Yeah, dude, Brian, what are you on?
I don't think I'm on. Bro.
Yeah, you good?
Oh, the laptop died.
Okay, hey, we can wrap this up in a second. You can just record on your phone till we're done.
Yeah.
Dude, Brian, did you hear what Brian Carter said?
What?
He said it's Civil War is as good as Original Sin. I will never.
Bro,
I told him.
Like Civil War.
I said, Brian. I said one more comment like that, and I'm kicking you. I said I would never kick him, but I'm considering it. I love Bendis. I love Brian Michael Bendis. He gets hate, but I love him. Doc Ock is my bro. Scott, I'm gonna knock you out. They're mocking how I stutter a lot because I have such freaking weird. Anyways, Doc Ock is my favorite comic villain ever. So getting to see, oh dude, the way just and Spider-Man PS4 did it so well too. Dude, that Spider-Man PS4 universe, I'm so excited to see where that goes.
Would you want Melina to play him again?
I'm on record as Spider-Man 2 being my favorite comic book movie of all time. It might have been D3. It's like that, Avengers, and like Dark Knight are all in like a constant battle for my favorite. 796 is in the chat, first of all. Dude, we love you. I love you.
I mentioned that.
He said next week in Alex's pickups, laptop charger. What was I saying? Oh yeah, those are like all like in contention for like my favorite, but Into the Spider-Verse I think might be my favorite. I'm not sure. It's up there, man. It's that good. It's that good. Yeah. But I love Alfred Molina. I think he's getting a little too old. Actually, I don't know though, but Doc Ock is old.
Right, yeah. I think he's still playing. You know, one actor, I don't know performance-wise, but look-wise, Oliver Platt kind of looks like he could be.
Who?
Oliver Platt. Go look him up. I feel like he would look good.
What's he from?
He's on that show Chicago Med, and he was like some movies in the 90s and stuff. He's like not a known actor, but
Brian, sound off. Besides saying the writing is average and it's not great, what your actual problems are with Civil War.
Oh, Brian Carter, did he read it? I don't even think
he said, I like Civil War. It's fun to casually read, but it's not great. Yeah, whatever, dude.
I think he means Civil War 2. I think that's
if you're talking about Civil War 2, I'll agree with you. It's fun. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. I really don't think Civil War 2 is the worst thing ever.
I only read a couple issues and I thought it was too garbage.
That's not true. Galactus is not the only. I don't think Galactus is the only big villain that can top Thanos. I think it would be great to get a. Why am I blanking?
Dr. Doom could for sure top Thanos.
Oh, he could be the greatest villain ever. I mean, I'm not disputing that. I'm thinking about a cosmic villain. I just had in my not a nihilist. A nihilist would be dope.
Oh,
What am I
okay, cool.
thinking of?
I want a nihilist in a Nova movie.
Oh, Kang. I would love to see a Kang.
Bro, speaking of Kang, I want a Kang Marvel Legend so bad.
With like a throne or something. That'd be so sick.
Bro, I want a Kang so bad. We get a Kang over.
Dude, I would love a Kang. I would like a Doctor Doom
What?
more, but I would love a Kang.
Did you look up the guy I was talking about for Doc?
No, what's his name again?
Oliver, I think.
Oliver Platt.
Or Pratt something.
This has been a fun episode, dude.
Has
This guy's so... Okay, I can see it. He's a little... I don't want to say fat.
I mean, isn't Doc
yeah.
Ock fat?
Okay, new Doc Ock. You ready? Jonah Hill.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. No, that's not true. I don't think the character... I mean, I guess it's opinion, so I get what you're saying. I do not think the characterization is off. Tony is making Tony decisions. Cap is making
I think
Cap
it was a little
decisions.
off on Tony in some areas. Cap was a little over the top, but I think that was still Cap, you know? Cap was a little self-righteous, but that was still Cap. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Alex, anything else you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Unfollow Finn.
Alex, you know I edit these, right?
Yep.
You know I could cut out whatever I want.
but I know you don't abuse your power. No.
It's true.
I have nothing to say. Because I like mysterious. No, I don't know.
Dude, please just leave us emails. Is that too much to ask?
Bro, nobody's leaving an email. Stop asking for it. No one's going to leave you an email.
You can write us emails at, thank you guys so much for joining us. You guys can write us emails at shutterbugspodcast@gmail.com. Thank you all so much for joining us for episode 11 of the Shutterbugs podcast. I want to thank my co-host Alex, and it's been a lot of fun. We will see you all next week. But until then, keep taking toy pics and be good people. Goodbye. Actually, write us emails though, please. Also, Alex, last thing before we get off.
Mm-hmm.
Blueprint 1 is better than Ready to Die.
That's